Hello, welcome, guys, to the stream. Yeah, I'm excited to check out some Alien Stage, finally. Kind of took a little bit of time, but I appreciate y'all being patient with me. I just kind of wanted to figure out what I wanted to do since there's a not the copyright isn't terrible for this compared to like Milgram or some other things, but I wanted to listen to the full songs and I was like, I don't mind eating some copyright claims if it's like a stream format. I was like, I just don't like editing videos and then having to like only put in like 5 seconds of the song here and there. It's like, it's just so frustrating. So I was like, I just want to react with it to you guys, with you guys on stream, and I can just eat some copyright claims. Because I don't know, sometimes it's even hard to enjoy the music as much when I have to like edit it so hardcore, you know what I mean? So yeah, excited to check this out. Also, I may need some reminders a little bit on or just like some refreshers. I was trying to look at the document just a little bit, at least to remind everybody like of their names and stuff like that. And kind of like remember who everybody is and all that stuff. But yeah, I have the lovely document. It won't get copyrighted. Mine got hella copyrighted. I put in an appeal and it got denied too. So I think they changed their opinion on, or they're like, I think what happened with it is that people were allowed to react to it, and then some like media company picked it up that does not want people to react to it. Because I actually did send in like a full thing saying like, hey, I'm just reacting to it. 90% of my video is me reading a document. I think this is transformative. And they were like, nope. That was basically what they said. And I was like, okay, I guess not, whatever you say. But yeah, so I tried everything I could think of, literally. So yeah, excited to check this out. I don't know if there's actually too much we have to do before actually jumping into round two. Let's see. Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and just kind of read this really quickly. And then I think we just jump it around two and then we read some of the theories and some of the other stuff. I think we can probably get more than just round two out of the way. I just kind of put that in the title since I was like, I know for sure we can do round two. You know what I mean? Yeah, so round two. Round two was posted a month later after round one. And only a month later? That's actually a really quick turnover, I feel like, considering I don't know how much effort seems to be going into these like videos. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you guys too. And the theme song with it continuing the story of Alien Stage based on, and the theme song too. I think it was good. I reacted to the theme song first. Based on what the Patreon said, there was a reorganization period behind the scenes because the creators wanted to convey more personality through the story, which is where this round comes in. They wanted the story to be full of life like the late 2010s music video. Okay, like 2010s, I guess music videos in general was like something like 2010s K-pop. I think that's a fun time. Okay, reorganization period behind the scenes because the creators want to convey more personality. Okay, interesting. And yeah, it seems like Ivan is gonna be in this. He kind of reminds me of Fuda. I think I mentioned that in my reaction video. Oh, which reminds me, I have a Fuda plush. I gotta bring him out. Where is he? Oh, he's over here, I think. Let me go get him really quickly. I can't believe I almost forgot to show him on stream. He's so freaking cute. I got this guy in Japan, actually, when I was there. I found like a little Milgram crane game, and I was so excited. I was so freaking hyped when I saw it. I was like, I forgot who else they had. I think it was Fuda and Mahiru that were in there. But I got Fuda, and I was so excited because he's my favorite. But yeah, so I think, it seems like Till's going to be the first one. I don't know who he's competing against. And I guess I'll find out in this video when him or somebody else dies, probably. I feel like Hyuna, maybe. Because him and Hyuna were both like the ones who like opposed alien kind or something. So I think, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and start, and hopefully the audio will be okay. Y'all can just let me know. Okay. Oh, he always has the thingy on him, too. It's like the restraints or something. Rock on! Okay. The animation looks really smooth so far. The dog's out too, is wild. Okay! Rock and roll. I knew he was gonna give food a rock and roll. Oh, is that Miki? Oh yeah, he was like friends with them or something. Aw, he got beat up. Jesus. Okay. Ah, is he in love with her? Oh my god. I don't think she's into guys. I'm so sorry, Till. I'm so sorry. I don't think she's into guys. I'm pretty sure she's in love with Sua, but you go off, King. I was like, it does seem like a love song for her, doesn't it? Oh, poor guy. Oh my god, he's so down bad. I know who this guy is. Ooh, it's like guitar made out of flesh. Oh, he's like, please look at me, Senpai. They're not feeling it. Overdose. I was like, okay. I was like, I didn't lose, right? Couldn't tell if they were feeling it. Okay, round 2. Oh, that was the person he was competing against. I just kind of assumed they would all be competing against each other. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I could tell he was probably gonna win based off of that guy's design. Poor little generic anime boy's design. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I remembered. I think one of the things I read mentioned that he had a crush, or not had a crush, but he like liked Miki a lot or looked up to her, because I feel like poor Miki. I was really talking down about her being like a co-leader and shit like, for a little while last time. And she actually is just sweet and kind of delulu. But yeah, that's cool. That was really really interesting. I'm kind of glad we do get some time to kind of, I guess, learn their personalities without them dying immediately, too. Even though I was kind of expecting him to go against, like, Ivan or Luca or Hyuna or something, it's nice that we get some songs where neither of the main characters die. So I do like that. Oh, it does say he wins over there. There we go. Why do I keep calling her Miki? I don't know why I do that. Mizi. Oh my god. The reason is because I got cast in an audio drama, and there's a character called Miki in that. And I got cast around the time I reacted to the video, so I keep thinking that's her name. Oh man, I don't mean to though. I really truly don't mean to. Okay, theory time. Have any theories? Now the time to discuss. Below will all be the screenshots and lore regarding round 2. I kind of want to watch it again. I like always watching these twice, just to kind of like make sure I kind of like, I don't know, I guess retain everything as well as possible. I'm gonna turn the fan in my room too. It's a little warm in here. I feel bad for him because I don't think the crush is reciprocated at all. But Mickey Mouse, I'm dead. Oh man. But yeah. Just go ahead and watch it one more time. Make sure there's nothing I missed, and then we can kind of go to the theory section and talk about things. I liked it. It was a banger. I generally do like any kind of rock inspired stuff. Poor dude. I think I saw y'all calling him Acorn in chat or something. That aura. The aura with the dogs out. The animation looks really good in this one too. I was like, who's beating the little guy up? I was like, that made me sad. Well, is it the aliens actually? It kind of seemed like he was in like a, what did you call it? Like a deprivation room or something at one point too. Like I was like, was that some kind of punishment too that the aliens put him through? It kind of seemed like it. I was like, I guess this could be other kids bullying him, but since he does seem to oppose alien kind, I was like, I could see it being the aliens as well. They seem pretty evil. Oh yeah, that was what I was talking about. This kind of deprivation. Oh wait, I want to see the alien. How do I think there's like something you can do to go frame by frame. Yeah. Let me see. Where's the alien? Yeah, I was like, this looks like some kind of like kind of those like psychiatric ward rooms, you know, like where it's just like completely you're deprived of your senses. Ugh. I still can't make out what he looks like too much, but huh. Interesting. I'm assuming this is probably his owner. Kind of seems like it. Almost looks like he has like the commie nut glasses on. He's so down bad. She's so pretty. I see why you're down bad. That's kind of like a confession song. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, there's a little bit then. Oh, they're always restraining him, man. Ivan's got like a little vampire tooth. I just noticed that. We didn't even get to see Acorn's death. Why do y'all, is that his actual name? I was like, why do y'all call him that? Interesting too. I'm like, is this like something they kind of keep them in, I guess? Like these little bubbles or whatever while they're waiting for their next performance. I guess it kind of makes sense they'd keep them restrained. Still, I was like, I've been so distracted by the visuals. I still haven't been paying enough attention to the lyrics as I probably should. It's like a quick crash out over a love confession. I was like, it's very much crash out love confession. I mean, he is in love with a lesbian, so God bless his heart. It was not gonna happen. Oh, was that his actual name? I was like, I figured that was probably just like a nickname. I was like, his hair kind of does remind me of like an acorn a little bit. I was like, I feel like I do kind of low key see the resemblance. Okay, theory time. Oh yeah, don't go further until you've given your thoughts. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I have too many other thoughts, other than kind of what I mentioned so far. I feel like, yeah, the last one, there was so much to say. I don't know if there's quite as much to say about this one. Okay, so let's go ahead. Round 2, lore. Till sang a song known as Unknown Till the End, a rock song that's written as a love confession. Yeah, to the girl who's always able to make him feel joy. Mizi, not Miki, you dumbass. Stop saying her name like that. It goes over how she envelops his mind, always, and how he strives to be there for her. Come on! Till starts off the performance with zero hesitation, prepared after round 1. Nothing was my everything. The melody filled the empty me. We see Till going over his life. See Till go over his life and the abuse he's faced. However, Mizi's voice made him still feel alive. She is his best option. It's you all right, my feelings, air, no better options. I mean, like, I feel bad for Till and stuff, but like, it's hard for me to root for you, dude, when it's like she's his best option. Like Sua and Mizi were calling, like, what'd she say? She said like, you're my god or something in the last one. I can't remember if it was Mizi or Sua who said that. Regardless, I do feel like that felt a little deeper than what he's singing about here. The shaking paradigm. Till got more motivation into making and writing music in his free time. I don't care. Till doesn't care about anything else other than his love. Even if my world turns upside down, Till would risk his goals, life, and everything for Mizi. Oh yeah, Mizi called Sua her god. Yeah, it's like it's it's a little, one's a lot stronger than the other, it feels like, you know what I mean? No more taking it slow. Till was always, oh wait, I think I missed one. Even my world turns upside down, Till would risk his life goals and everything for Mizi. I want to know all about you. Till downright indirectly confesses to Mizi, but she still didn't process it. And she's like, what? Haven't you seen me hanging out with Sua? I thought it was pretty obvious about it. No more taking it slow. The Edelweiss of my feelings bloomed because of you. You'll never know. I don't want to stop. Till always shy whenever it came to Mizi, but he can't take bottling up his feelings any longer, so he's no longer trying to hide it. Okay. I guess, yeah, it did kind of seem like he was always like hiding, I guess, his affect not like hiding his affections, but like spying on her and stuff, in the flashbacks. Don't leave me, Lee, da da da. Till wants to stay by his side, begging her to never leave his sight. Cause you baby still, it's not enough. How dare you think this time's enough? Ain't nobody but you're the one that I'm feeling. It's love. Till begins to lose it as all of his feelings are coming out at once. This is a culmination of Mizi's broken state and due to how long he's been hiding his true feelings. Oh, yeah. I guess it makes sense he would crash out after seeing like how Mizi like broke down after the last round too. She did still look pretty rough in this one. I don't blame her. I mean, I was like basically her whole world view like crashed in front of her. So I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense she'd be feeling that way. And I was like, I guess it does kind of make sense. I guess maybe because she's broken, he felt like he needed to confess. Also, I mean, there's a very good chance that they're gonna die here too. So it's like, hey, now or never. Don't be afraid. Till tries to calm down, wanting to reassure that Mizi will be okay. Come on, whoa. Till noticing his opponent trying to cut in, so he bashes his guitar, causing a scene. Extra, I love it. Because I like it better. Whoa. Till feels ecstatic in his crazed state, ensuring that it'll protect Mizi. Feel like I'm crazy. Oh, yeah, yeah, come on. Whoa. Till embraces his kill, feeling the rush. I can't deny it. Overdose. Till is immediately detained, and his adrenaline rush is over after his win. Okay, I guess kind of like a overdose on his feelings, too. I was like, I don't know if I'd really call it love. I feel like he's calling it love, but yeah, I don't know if it really feels like love. It kind of does feel more like a crush almost, or like an infatuation. It was like, especially after we saw like the Sua and Mizi stuff, it's it does feel a little lower, on I guess like an emotional standpoint. Let me adjust this too. It's kind of driving me crazy. There we go. I don't like there being so much space above my head. Okay, although never stayed in the round, Till faced up against a character named Acorn. Okay, that is his actual name. At first, it started off as a name that the fans gave to the unnamed character, but then in a later post, Vivinos and Qming started referring to him with the same name, which is hilarious. I feel like they just saw and they were like, well, it fits. It fits. You'll see in later posts, but based on some free posts on the Patreon as well as in the magazines, Acorn and Till have always had a rivalry of some sort. It's probably why Till didn't hesitate at all when it came to defeating and eliminating the competition, as these two grew up together, always fighting. Oh, Acorn! Was it you beating up Till? Not little Acorn. I can't believe this. Not my little guy. I feel like that probably is the case, though. It mentions he's a rival. The two are originally supposed to sing and take turns with a different song, which we hear the track for in the first 11 seconds, before Till switches it to the song he wrote for Mizi, giving him the... Yeah, Acorn didn't get to sing at all, dude. I didn't even think about that. I kind of just thought he didn't sing because I was like, well, he's just like a character here to die, essentially. But I was like, dang, that's a little sad. Till's like, fuck the song we practice. I love you, Mizi. Oh god. We can even see Acorn in previous scenes too, despite him being more of a background character. He was alongside the other flop kids. So sad. Incubation tube used to monitor and make sure the singers can't leave. Okay, I had a feeling that was probably what it was, especially after Mizi's crash out. Something to make note of are the incubation tubes. They're often egg-shaped and they're all color-coded to each of the cast. They're specifically crafted devices that the am I saying that right? I wasn't actually sure if I was saying that right. Segians use to contain their subjects, especially during intermissions, so that the upcoming singers don't interfere with the current rounds. Makes sense. We also see in this scene that Till's true motivation through his song is all for Mizi. He fell in love with her during their years in the kindergarten, despite their interactions being little to none. He's always been described as overprotective of her and wanting her to remain happy and safe. Oh, that's a little sad that I never really even got to get super close to her, even though he seems to be so infatuated with her. What's sad is that this is directly after Sua died, so she's lost in her own thoughts as she can't bear to watch Till go onto stage next. This made Till's concern for her grow every second. Okay, kind of to like motivate her to get up. Get out, be happy. Through round two, we see scenes of young Till always looking at Mizi growing up. Oh, I think can okay, so Segyan. Okay. I think I was adding like a E to it. Oh man. Throughout round two, we see scenes of young Till always looking at Mizi growing up. We can also see he's severely bruised and beaten. It's canonized that Till had his adoration for Mizi, falling for her due to her bright energy and positivity, something Till never got much of. Yeah, I feel like Mizi's just a little delulu, which I love for her. And like, to be fair, I was like, that probably is the way to go with this world. Like, everything's so depressing. Like, why not be a little Delulu and just pretend like nothing bad's happening? Because, yeah, I feel like Sua seemed really depressed too, because she seemed to kind of understand like their circumstances. But I guess also it did seem like Mizi's alien was nicer to her too, even though they put her in this, which still makes me feel like her alien still sucks, you know? But yeah, this likely juxtaposed his life as he was already experiencing horrible things both in and outside of kindergarten. So Mizi's naivety was probably a breath of fresh air for Till. He's always been battered by Segyen authorities as well as his parent alien, Uruk. Okay, Uruk, so that's your name. This is a quick snippet of Uruk. At the scene, he wasn't fully shown on screen to audiences, but below you'll see that in the official Alien Stage magazine, the creators revealed what Uruk looked like. Oh yeah, I went to like an anime store recently, and oh my god, it was decked out in Alien Stage stuff. Ooh, wait, let me zoom in on you, Uruk. Oh, his face is still so shadowy. Interesting. Is that Till right there? I think it is. He looks so goofy. Is that his face? Kind of like right here? Huh, interesting. Or is that his face? It's like I can't totally tell. It's just so dark and shadowy. Interesting looking though for sure. Very cool looking. According to the magazine and post on the Patreon, Uruk has other human pets compete in the competition prior. However, Till's strong personality intrigued him the most. Uruk has always been very violent, ugh, and abusive towards his adoptees. Oh. And Till was no exception, especially regarding Till's behavior. The only reason he kept Till alive all this time was due to his talent. Damn. Yeah, I figured, especially showing him in that room, kind of like, and like all those scenes of him looking beat up. I was like, it makes sense. Thank you, Makoto Kakatsuchi. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hi, I'm here. Happy to have you here. Boo, Urrak. I was like, what's a nickname? Elrak? Elrak, and I was like, I don't know if that's a good one or not. Does that eat? I don't think it does. Due to all the abuse and the rebelling, Till was often secluded and isolated in his own room, which was more of a cell. In this time, he'd practiced making music and often sketched Mizi, on his music sheets, wanting to write a serenade for her. She's the only thing that kept him persevering through his childhood. Aw, that's sweet. I don't know if I actually noticed any drawings on these, though, when I was looking at them. I think it showed. Oh, you can't see her. Oh, that's so adorable. All right there too. Dang, dude, he's talented, man. I didn't know you were that good at drawing, dude. Um, oh yeah, the guitar was really interesting looking. I guess it is like alien technology, so it makes sense. It's got like a very different build than what we would have, you know? At the end of the episode, in order to gain final victory and in a fit of overwhelming obsession and rage, Till smashed his guitar onto the ground for his final bow, you could say. However, this guitar was actually a Segi. Oh! No, not Freddy! A Segi named Freddy. Oh, that's so sad. No, not Freddy. I feel like the name Freddy for me is always just going to be Freddy Fazbear, but I'm like, it's such an adorable little name. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't feel too bad for him. He's still a part of this alien society that's like torturing and killing them. So that makes more sense, I guess, too, why the aliens were like, what the fuck? I was wondering why they were so like upset. And I guess why he appears so fleshy. Oh man. Okay, and he was fully living and was given to Till to perform with. The way the creators also animated Freddy's murder made fans believe that Till actively attacked Acorn 2, his rival, on stage in order to win. However, it's never been confirmed or talked about in Alien Stage interviews. All we know is that Freddy died. Rest in peace, King. Freddy had a wife and kids too. That's so sad. Oh my god. Oh, truly, truly tragic. They need to have like a little short story about Freddy. Freddy's life and his dreams. All we know is that Freddy died. Rest in peace, King. Meanwhile, Acorn was never talked about, likely due to the Seggies not caring about him. Fucking brutal. It's kind of depressing that Freddy got the on-screen death, but Acorn didn't even get an on-screen death. Nobody gave a shit about Acorn. It's so sad. After Freddy's destruction on stage, there was an outcry against Till from the Seggian population. However, he had also gained a surprising rebellious cult following, with him being labeled a bad boy on stage. I figured some of them probably liked the bad boy kind of thing, you know what I mean? Okay, this might be I guess like a just kind of like a reference to show like a source or something. It's not really loading. Come on. I still got that song stuck in my head. It's like they were really upset that he like murdered one of their own kind in front of him, but they also did not give a shit about Acorn, so they just voted for Till anyways. They all kind of forgot Acorn's name, so when they called in to vote, they were like, oh shit, what was his name? Walnut? Fuck, I'll just vote for Till. With this link to the official website, which has sadly been removed, can only be accessed through Wayback Machine. We can see Till's Seggian guardian bringing him. Okay, I was like, let me try to load this again. Okay, here we go. I was like, now it's kind of looking like it's loading. Sometimes Wayback Machine just does not want to load. Is there a way for me to? Oh God, no, I don't know what I pressed. Oh, here we go. It's like it wasn't scrolling for a second. Hey, let me read this to you. With this link to the official website, which has sadly been removed and can only be accessed through Wayback Machine, we can see Till's Seggian guardian bringing up his thoughts about Freddy's murder on stage. He seems rather nonchalant, only caring about Till's win in the end. Lamau. Yeah, that sounds like Elrak, all right. Of course he wouldn't even care about Freddy. Okay, so let me see. There's that. I was trying to see second Guardian Urak take a stand as well performance. Oh, here we go. Guardian Urak said, the more talented humans, the more likely they are to be freaks. This is also part of art. I'm sorry, Freddy. I'm so sorry. Wow, Freddy saying sorry doesn't help. That doesn't fucking help Freddy's wife and kids, Elrak, you piece of shit. Alien stage participant Till made a shocking performance and became the talk of the town. I love how they do this little like I don't know, like they kind of have like I guess like reporters like in character for like the whatchamacallit, like alien stage universe. It's really fun. I loved like the interview with like Sua and Mizi. I was like, oh god, it was giving me such like K-pop interviews and stuff. Alien participant Till made a shocking performance, became the talk of the town. In the preliminary round, he showed an ordinary stage, but as soon as he came up to the second round, he suddenly changed and destroyed guitar Seggian, winning by an overwhelming score. He became the black sheep of the family character on Alien stage and was considered a strong candidate for the Alien stage. Till gets rid of Freddy, the guitar tribe Seggian, and feels the bliss. I am kind of surprised that people were cool enough with it. I guess poor little Freddy, they don't care. Seggian, guard Urak, take a stand. It was a wild performance, so we won. So whatevs. Who cares? Whatever. As long as I get my money in the end. Okay, with the scene, many fans speculated that Till's act of murder was also he could get to the future rounds alongside Mizi. Fans said this was his way to make it so they were on the same level. As his love for Mizi wanted him to be by your side always, especially in the depressed state she's in. Yeah, poor Mizi. She looks so sad still. Here we see more of the incubation tubes, as well as Ivan staring at Till. Yes, I know he's faceless here. Shush. But we can feel in our hearts he's staring at him. He was staring at him, when it zoomed in. So I think it's fine to do that. Oh my god, Till is guitar phobic. Maybe that's what the aliens are all guitar phobic. Each of the tubes are color-coded and are meant to represent the characters. Till, green to white, Mizi, blue to pink, Ivan, black to turquoise. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's it for round 2. That was interesting. Kind of get to learn more about Till's character, kind of get a little bit more of an idea of what he's all about. But I guess we can kind of go ahead and move on to round 3. I like that song, too. I tend to like more upbeat songs, so I feel like that song was pretty good, right up my alley. I liked My Clematis, but it's just so sad, man. It's so sad. Oh man. Okay, round 3. With round 3 being the next one on the list, the creators at this point had decided to make sure that each of the episodes they were dropping had distinct vibes to keep audience engagement and to create a sense of individuality for each round. This was also the end of volume 1 as the creators called it. Have fun. I feel like the animation might have even looked a little bit smoother for round 2 as well. I couldn't tell if I was just like not imagining it, but I don't know. I'm not like like a professional animator, so you know, it's like I don't really know much about it, but I felt like it looked really smooth at the very least. Okay. Ivan, he was the one too that like it seemed like what did he have? He had some kind of like personality thing. Let me go back. Let me go back really quickly. Sorry. Sorry, I know. I'm being extra. I just want to try to remember. Where I mentioned that he had something where like Ivan is someone who's more used to watching the sidelines, wondering people's emotions. Sometimes he wasn't. Oh yeah, he doesn't feel emotions. That's what it was. I feel like there was a specific name for it, like the kind of thing that he has. I might have had to have like Googled it though. It might not have actually said it like on there, but I couldn't remember what it was. But he was a very interesting sounding character for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and watch Ivan. I'm ready to see you slay, King. Oh, another another generic person. Acorn 2. Alexithymia, that's what it was. It's a little vampire too. This is owner. Oh God! Ooh. Jesus! He just throwing him off the building? Oh my God! No wonder he has struggles with like emotions. I feel like he was probably traumatized or something from seeing all of that. There was so much going on there. I was like, I don't even know like what to think of it. I was like, oh my God, his owner seems like potentially a bigger asshole than Elrak if that was his owner. I mean, God, that was horrible. It seems like it was I and Till too. I was like, I'm clocking that. 너의 눈길 닿는 곳에 네 손길 스칠 곳에 하염없이 너만을 기다리고 검은 어둠 속 붉은 빛 모래시계를 돌려 시간을 놓아 So black, black as it can be 다가가면 갈수록 깊어지는 듯이 Like a black, black sorrow Oh, he visited him! Aww. 이 이야기의 끝에는 이름을 들 시린 자리와 텅 빈 Such black I guess because it seems like Till doesn't reciprocate the feelings? Oh, he crushed her. He fucking crushed Acorn too, dude. Oh, man. Sorry, girl, you never stood a chance against the Yowie. Oh, well, that was really pretty. Very emotional song. Which is kind of funny, I feel like, since you know, Ivan was supposed to be the one who like I guess didn't really like feel emotions as much or understand them as much. Ooh, more. Oh, is this Luca? Been waiting for you, King. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, girly pop. Okay, I want to watch that again because you know, it's like I didn't want to like jump to conclusions with him being in love with Till. I was like, he did I don't know. I mean, like I'm always yaoi brained or like shipping brained anyway. So it's like even when he kind of like was talking to him afterwards, I was like, oh, it seems like they're close. I was like, maybe there's a ship there. But yeah, I feel like the more he was going on, the more I was like, yeah, this seems like actual this seems like love. I guess yeah, he could maybe not even realize that he's in love since he does seem to have like issues with like emotions. He did seem to be really traumatized by whatever was going on with like his past. Oh, it was rough. That was really sad. Okay, one more time. I wanna watch again and try to see if I can process more. Oh fuck. Wait a second. Is he going up against? Oh no, he's going up against him next. Oh no. No, the angst. Oh shit, I just realized that. I was like, wait a second. There's rounds to this. I was like, oh fuck. Oh, that makes sense though. That makes sense. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be so that's gonna be painful. That's gonna be really painful. Oh no. The Yowie is doomed. Oh god. Okay. I guess it makes sense too. I would see him more as Kurosawa because it's like even if he did reciprocate the feelings, one of them has to die next round. Oh god. Oh god, it's so sad. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'll stop pausing. I just had a lot of emotions once I remembered that. I was like, fuck. I've been seeing generic people die, you know, the past 2 rounds, so I kind of forgot that these guys gonna die at some point too. Thank you, Dorian. I hope you're enjoying Alien Stage and the doc so far. It helped Bree with the doc and a lot of love and passion was put into it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the doc a lot. It definitely helps a lot with sort of understanding the lore of the world because yeah, I was like, I really didn't want to just react to it like on its own because I feel like there's so much around it that's like important. I guess like I mentioned before, you know, I like Milgram and I feel like, you know, the best part is like the theories and all that kind of stuff too, you know, well, but not the best part, but a big enjoying factor to it, I feel like is that. And that's like kind of what makes you enjoy the songs more. So I was like, I feel like it's just nice to sort of like have a document like this. So shout out to you and Bree for helping with the document. Everybody send them love.
질척한 어두운 웅크린 모습 고개를 저어도 네 같은 자리에 닿지 않는 너 나 홀로 상상해 빛이 나는 너 옆에서 나
Talking to Till, maybe? You shine.
Black sorrow, serious 추억 이 이야기의 끝에는 이름을 들 시린 자리와 텅 빈 공기뿐.
Till just totally oblivious. Running after Mizi too. Probably. Shut up, Acorn. Acorn 2. You'll never be Acorn 1.
닿는 곳에 네 손끝 스칠 곳에 하염없이 너만을 기다리고 검은 어둠 속 붉은 빛 모래시계를 돌려
that like his eye dilated. So I was like, that it's another thing that kind of proves the love he's feeling.
So black like as it can be 다가가면 갈수록 깊어지는 듯이 Like a black black sorrow sorry 없어져 이 이야기의 끝에는 이름을 들 시린 자리와 텅 빈 Such black black sorrow 미리고 나 언제나 나에게 너 black sorrow 나에게 너 black
I hope Till's listening to this.
나에게 너
Ivan! I feel like he touched my heart, dude, with this. Poor guy. That was a great song, too. Poor Ivan, dude. Man, I feel like his life just seemed like so rough, you know? I feel like that's probably why he kind of like might like Till. Maybe he thinks they're kind of like the only people that can understand each other since they both have such tragic upbringings, you know? It kind of seems like so far they've sort of gotten the worst when it comes to like alien kind treating them badly. So I feel like almost might be kind of like he's saying like the dark sorrow, like we both kind of understand the dark sorrow a little bit. I mean, I feel like there's probably a lot of different meanings to it. I kind of want to look at some of these. I guess they fed him at least, but I was like, everything else seemed pretty freaking awful in terms of how they treated him. And yeah, I almost feel like he doesn't even maybe realize his own feelings of like love towards him. Oh God, yeah. I was like, he really seemed like he had it bad. He had a really, really bad. Had to watch these other kids literally get dropped off of a building right in front of him. Like, oh my God. And thank you, Breathe the Cookie Monster. Fun fact, this is Jeff's favorite character. I wonder why. Jeez, I wonder why. He might be my favorite character so far too, honestly. Like, I was like, I feel like this is kind of making me emotional. I was like, I feel like I do tend to have like a soft spot too for characters that like I don't know, have some kind of like emotional blindness, you know what I mean? Like the nobodies in Kingdom Hearts where they're like, oh, I don't know what love is or emotions or like I don't know, like I don't have a heart kind of thing. Or like I feel like even what's his face and like Genshin. That was kind of one of the reasons why I liked him a lot. I can't think of his name. I have like a plush of him over there. But there was another character in Genshin that was like that. Albedo. I feel like he kind of like almost seemed like he also had like a little bit of emotional blindness. I don't know why. It's just such a like endearing trait, you know? For me, I'm like, I want you to like understand what you're feeling and like I want him to like love you back so you can like know what love is before you or him dies, maybe. Oh man. I'm a sucker too for angst and like unrequited love as well. So I was like, that was really good. That was really good. Okay, theory time. Any theories? I think I kind of gave everything that I wanted to say so far. I'm sure there's a lot more. There's a lot more that I don't think about, or there's a lot more to be revealed. But I think I said my piece so far. Okay, round 3, lore. Black Sorrow is a rock ballad song. Ah, they both have the rock inspired songs too. Stop. Ah! See, they're soulmates. To confront his passive rejection, motivation for life and feelings. The soggy darkness climbed down. Ivan thinks about his life back in the slums of society. I was like, yeah, it kind of seemed like the slums a bit. Even if we shake our heads, it's always the same place. Ivan feels emptiness towards his own past. Try to zoom in a little bit more so it's easier for y'all to see the doc too. Try to make it as palatable as I can. Even if we shake our heads, it's always the same place. Ivan feels emptiness towards his own past. I can't reach you, so I imagine alone. Ivan's life flashes before his eyes, imagining what ifs. You who shine, I stand next to you. The meteorite falls as Ivan gazes at them, not wanting death. So black as it can be. The dark sea gets deeper as you approach, like a black, black sorrow. Ivan was once a rebel who changed his life in order to continue living. Oh. He adapted his personality and hid his lack of emotions to become perfect. Oh. Okay, okay, it's starting to make more sense too. If he was a rebel like Till as well, he might kind of like admire him for still sticking by his principles, even though like he's getting beat up and like getting abused and stuff. I was like, that does make sense why he would like admire him. A story of such woe. At the end of the story, there is only a cold spot, stained with blood and empty air. The foreshadowing of the unrequited love story. Ah, no! Don't say that. It could still be. It could still become requited. Bray, I'm gonna need you to revise this part. Don't say that. Don't say that. Till's gonna fall in love with him. I believe it. Whenever they have their competing song, they're gonna fall in love and get married, and the aliens are gonna love their love so much that they're gonna let them both win together. Like, I believe that. I believe that in my heart, and this is why I said I would be like Mizi. I would be Delulu. Oh God, foreshadowing the unrequited love story between Ivan and Till. Yeah, I'm gonna put an editing note right there for you, Bree. Where your eyes reach. Ivan has been watching and teasing Till during their youth. Where your fingertips I didn't even pick up on some of these lyrics, dude. Where your fingertips brush. Ah. He's watching him so intently. I'm gonna die. He witnesses both Till and Mizi getting into trouble in the restricted area. Oh, they were in a restricted area. That makes sense. Waiting for you endlessly. Till takes the blame for Mizi, wanting her safe. No, aw. No wonder he fell in love with Till, dude. Ah, the angst. Oh man. Oh my god. I'm such a sucker. I'm such a sucker for Doomed Yowie. Oh my god. Turn the red light hourglass. Ivan notices the sacrifice and starts viewing Till differently. Inside the black darkness, Ivan's motivation to keep on living changes. Stop! 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 This is so fucking cute! Jade's party falls for Till. With you for a long time, Ivan has finally accepted his conflicting feelings or love. Okay, he does accept it. I wasn't totally sure if he would like realize it or not. So black, black as it can be, the dark sea keeps getting deeper as you approach, like a black, black sorrow. Ivan stops his perfect facade and begins to break the rules by finding a way into Till's chamber and freeing him from the strains. Okay, that makes sense, because yeah, I did see him go in there and kind of like try to free him from it, or kind of like, watch him. I guess he went in there to free him. I wasn't totally sure if it was like just trying to watch him or like kind of observe him, but it does seem like he decided to free him. I guess this could also be kind of like afterwards, them kind of like going, running away from wherever he was restrained from. Black, black sorrow. Despite the offer for, oh wait, I might have missed. Oh yeah, a story of such woe. At the end of the story, there is only a cold spot stained with blood and such. Ivan reminisces about the moment he tried to run away with Till from society to be together while free. So that was it. They were trying to like run away together here. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. Why couldn't y'all have run away together? Okay, then he leaves him? Till, why? Because he's still hung up on Mizi? She's a lesbian, bro! Oh my god! Turn around! Oh my god. Oh, God, I got the doomed Yuri and the doomed Yowie, dude. I mean, I guess he still loves her even if she can't, reciprocate the romantic feelings. So I won't blame you there, but like, still, it's like, he loves you so much. Oh my God. Thank you, Wolf Allen. Them going against each other is kind of homophobic. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You get it. You get how I feel. Okay. Black, black sorrow. Despite the offer of freedom, Till lets go, rejecting him due to his love for Mizi. It's like, yeah, even if she can't reciprocate his love, he still cares about her so much. But I'm like, oh, it's just tough. It's just tough because Ivan loves him so much. Why can't you just see that Ivan loves you so much? I would say Mizi's gonna be fine. She has Sua, but her and Sua had to face off, and then Sua died a horrible, tragic death, and now Mizi's crashing out. So she would not be fine. She would not be fine if you left, but I also don't know if your little rock song helped her that much. So I don't know, man. It's a tough situation. It's depressing for all people around. Oh man. Okay, and you. Ivan looks longingly at Till, and his expression crumbles, and he starts to cry for the first time. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Is it like the first? Well, I guess he felt love for him. I guess that was like the first emotion, but this is the first like crying. It's also caused by Till. You're always there for me. Ivan's left heartbroken as he tries to cover up his sorrow with a smile. Yeah, I was like, I did notice it was a smile, but I felt like a very, a very sad smile, like obviously like not a happy smile whatsoever. Black sorrow to me you are, to me you are, black sorrow to me you are, black sorrow. Poor fucking Ivan, dude. Oh my god, he's like the most tragic character ever. Ivan's true emotions finally show through and his composure is gone. He's reaching out for Till, even knowing that Till will never love him back. Don't give up! Be Delulu! Be Delulu like me! It can still happen! It can still happen! He's reaching out for Till, even knowing that Till will never love him back, especially after round 2. Oh, yeah, he had to watch his fucking love confession too for Mizi. Ah, pain, pain. He has to act like he's okay when he isn't. Oh, poor Ivan, dude. Oh my god. I kind of want to go back to what did he look like when he confronted Till back in this song? Cuz he said something to him afterwards. I didn't totally know how deep. I didn't know how deep how deep the love ran. I couldn't tell if it was like a friendship thing or like what, but he did kind of like say something to him, I feel like over here. I just kind of want to see if I can get an idea of his expression. I was like, ah, God, dude. Yeah, very, very, very stern face. It couldn't have been, it couldn't have been easy to watch that. I mean, it's not like he didn't know already, but uh, so much pain, dude. Oh my God. Where are you, Ivan? I'm gonna smash that like button for you, bestie. I don't think that helps at all, but I'm still gonna smash that like button for you. Cause you deserve love. And I hope you know that. I hope you know that. God. At least there's fan fiction. I was like, it's probably not. This is so doomed in every aspect ever. But I'm like, at least there is fan art and fan fiction where they can end up together. I can be Delulu there. In the official Alien Stage art book, Ivan's opponent's name was finally revealed to be Martin. Not Acorn too. There isn't much known about him other than the fact that Martin is one of the contestants that didn't go to kindergarten with Ivan. Unlike Acorn and the other outside students, Martin's never to be seen. I just kind of muted him too when he was singing. Fun fact is that fans used to refer to him as Tortilla or Tia for short, based off of his hair color. And there was no name confirmation because Pavinos was like, "Yeah, we can give you guys Acorn, but we can't give y'all Tortilla." Black Sorrow is also the round where we can finally see how a normal Alien Stage round goes, with the opponents taking turns in singing the song rather than duets or insane crash outs. Yes, Tell, I'm looking at you. Hey, okay, you can't you can't little man have a little crash out on stage. Come on, we don't judge him for that. Ivan still loves him. Okay, here we go. The lore. In the beginning of this episode, we see a young Ivan being dingled off the building in front of the other children. It's never been stated what caused this altercation. Fans speculated that Ivan was once a troublemaker who had gone too far in Seguin authorities' eyes, hence why they'd want to teach him a lesson. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't tell. It seems like I was like, I wonder if he threw off any of the other kids because I wasn't totally sure if like I don't know. He also maybe saw some other kids get thrown off. It did seem like he was dangled, but I guess the fact there was multiple up there on the roof, I was like, did he have to see that shit? I was like, I don't know. That'd be pretty rough if so. Despite the risk of being dropped, Ivan had no care and took this time to watch a meteoric shower fall down above them. Ignoring his care if he died at that moment, the meteorites bring him back to reality in due time, and the Seguin lets Ivan go to live another day. Okay. Every time moment, the meteorites bring him back to reality. Okay. Him just kind of watching the meteorites. Him being torture, or not, I guess just his life, kind of like him losing emotion and not being a bad boy anymore. These particular scenes represent Ivan's whole childhood after he stopped being so rebellious. After being detained and having the will to live after his near death experience, he was bitted out to an alien parent. Ivan was extremely lucky and was adopted by a Seguin who would feed him graciously, who is rich beyond compare. While his guardian was never abusive, he wasn't super attentive to Ivan either when it came to raising him as his own. His parent alien, however, made deals and had a ton of henchmen, as we can see in the third photo. Okay, yeah, I was like, it seemed like he was kind of owned by somebody super duper wealthy. I was like, is this his owner? This like kind of snake looking guy, maybe? Here we go. Oh, I guess this is him. Looks like a mobster. Ivan's parent alien goes by the name of Unsha, who is a Seguin based off of a cuttlefish. I see it. I see it. In the Alien Stage magazine, we see that Unsha's henchmen are based off of sharks, and that he and his goons are meant to represent, yeah, the mafia. That's what I was thinking. The mafia and Seguin society. Hence the rich environment and the deals that he made over Ivan when getting him to enroll in the Enact kindergarten. Okay, okay. I don't know if I see the sharks though. Or it's a little bug guy has got like a shark fin on him, maybe. I was like, I can't. I don't think so. I think I might just be imagining the shark fin there. When Ivan was adopted, Ansha made sure to get him on Valentine's Day as a gift to his wife, with them writing his birthday down as the same day as the holiday. Oh yeah, I think I do remember seeing his birthday being Valentine's Day. I thought that was kind of interesting. Ivan was molded into the upright child who never spoke back to Ansha, who never caused trouble, and Ansha took great pride in this. In the later scenes, when we see Ivan doing his lessons, he gets distracted by Till chasing a flower crown made by harmony flowers. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought maybe that was like Mizi's crown or something that she was wearing. I couldn't remember if I saw her like wearing that in a previous video or not. Pretty. Lots of flower symbolism in this series so far with like clematis, and it seems like this is going to be a new flower. Harmony flower is an alien stage or a common flower that the Seguins grow in their gardens. However, they're all robotic and they're used more for cameras. Oh, and stimulation to bring joy to the children. They're made to represent the real anemone harmony flowers on Earth, almost trying to make the kindergarten feel like the human pet's old planet. Yeah, I was like, I think was it Mizi who was like, my favorite thing is the fake flowers and like the fake like yeah, I was like that part is kind of crazy. But they just kind of like I don't know, supply the kindergarten with like just a lot of fake stuff to make it kind of look like Earth for them to try to make them happier, I guess, while they're being raised. These flowers mainly represent purity, anticipation, and innocence. However, depending on the color, their meaning changes. Red is the color they're drawn in throughout Alien Stage. Red anemone harmony flowers often represent forsaken love. Which ties into Till running after Mizi's flower crown, wanting to give it back to her, as shown in a later sequence. Yeah, I figured. It also ties into the love that Ivan grows for Till. However, for both Till and Ivan, their love is forsaken or unrequited at this point. Hence why these flowers are huge symbolisms whenever they're on scene. Ah, it's so sad. It's so sad. Mizi's in mutual love with Sua, who's fucking dead. Till's in one-sided love with Mizi. Ivan is in one-sided love with Till. It's like all of this is so doomed, dude. All of it's doomed. Oh my god, it's so sad. There's not going to be a happy ending for any of these characters, is there? Oh god. We see Ivan eavesdropping on Mizi until getting into trouble. As a Cerebus type Seguin catches them and is guarding the restricted area. To save Mizi, Till takes the blame as he's used to getting into trouble. Meanwhile, Mizi has usually always been well behaved. I'm kind of surprised she went out and did something bad with him. After taking the blame, Till was detained even more in his own room. This is the same room and device we see him in when we look back at the theme song. Okay, yeah, I thought it did look kind of familiar. Okay, no collar. Oh, before we got a collar. Being so enamored by Till's sacrifice, as well as being curious about Till's entire being and feelings, Ivan finds a way to sneak into Till's room and freeze him, considering he knows how to unlock the neck cuff easily. This is what led fans to believe Ivan himself was a troublemaker at one point before changing his exterior persona. That definitely does lend to that idea for sure, especially with like the beginning, kind of like also, happening as well, like him getting punished by those other aliens. Makes sense for sure. Something interesting to note is that Till's collar is also gone in the scenes that occur after this. If you go back in the episode, Ivan has no collar on after conforming to the rules. Meanwhile, almost every other child has one. After breaking Till out, Till's collar is gone, implying Ivan had found a way to take it off. Yeah. You can see the main city right here. They ran super far. I got so far before he decided to turn back. Fuck. I wish at least Ivan would have kept running away, but I guess he wanted to go back to be with Till, just like Till wanted to go back to be with Mizi. Oh god, it's all just so freaking tragic. We see a past moment of Ivan running away with Till as they're far off from the cities and in kindergarten, far off into the terrain, leaving everything behind. We can see how happy the two are. See, Till, you could be happy with him. You could be happy. Look at how happy you are. Not me trying to gaslight him. Look at how happy you are, Till. You're in love with him. Stay in love with him. We can see how happy the two are as the meteor showers are brighter than ever and they're facing the direction of the sagging cities. However, this happy escape didn't go as planned as Ivan had hoped. Till rejects the offer to leave with Ivan, going back to the kindergarten for Mizi and to protect her. In this very same moment, this was the realization that Ivan had of Till never being able to love him. Despite Ivan's lacking of emotional display, we can see he starts singing louder than ever as he thinks about the moment of his rejection. Not only for his plan to escape, but for his feelings that he was coming to accept that he had for Till and the feelings he still currently has to this day. It's okay, Ivan. It's okay. Oh man. Oh my god. All throughout Ivan's scenes, whether in the theme song or in round 3, we always see the meteorites falling from the sky, something that's always encapsulated Ivan's thoughts. In some cultures, meteor showers are often symbols for the universe, sending us a message to move forward and to keep going. They also represent wishes that are borderline impossible that you want to come true. I guess kind of like shooting stars. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I remember they played that song so much on the radio. Interesting. I guess, yeah, just telling him to keep going on. It was like, I could see him losing the will to live a little bit after that, just like because he loves him so much, you know what I mean? But I guess the meteorites like encouraged him to keep living before when he almost died, and now they kind of keep encouraging him to move forward, even in this scene too. That's beautiful. 9068. Get wrecked, Tortilla. Get wrecked. This particular scene of Ivan winning his match is very significant as it boosted a ton of theories, and it was one of, if not the highest score we had gotten at this point in comparison to Mizi and Till's wishes. Say what you want about the aliens, but they do love some yaoi, and for that, they're kind of based. They might be evil, they might be forcing them to do this like singing death game thing, but they gave Ivan the highest score, and like they have taste for that one. They clocked that. They clocked that pretty hard. Many fans theorize that with how large of a number of points that Ivan had gotten, his parent alien Unsha likely had bribed the host into giving Ivan a larger score. Or maybe he just slayed the house down, okay? Maybe he just slayed the house down. If you recall, when the screen showed Unsha watching Ivan on the stage, he was sweating, seemingly not confident in how Ivan was singing at such a slow pace. Ooh. Was that here? We saw Unsha? I don't even know if I really noticed. I guess I didn't really know what his owner looked like back then. Trying to remember where they showed the audience. Was it in this video? I guess he is like a mafia member, so don't put it past him to bribe the aliens. But still, I choose to believe it's just because he slayed the house down and because the aliens love yaoi. If you recall, when the screen showed Unsha, oh yeah, I said that. This is why fans theorize the votes in this one were more rigged, or at least exaggerated, as Ivan had won the audience over after he started showing his true, genuine heartbeat break in his singing. Okay. We can also see that as it closes in on Ivan's expression, he quickly controls his emotions back to a neutral state despite his result of winning, trying to hide how he's feeling at the moment, as Black Sorrow is a very personal song for him to sing. Yeah, I was like, I noticed that his face kind of, his face is so like deadpan here. I feel like this shot has so much aura. So much aura to it, It's like I did notice that, yeah, he seemed kind of like back to that, yeah, deadpan, I guess, expression. I think Bree mentioned there is the sweating. Oh, is the scene up here? The screenshot of Unsha up here? Okay, this one maybe? Where he's kind of worried, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I got that. Oh yeah, Luca! Luca seemed to be extremely intelligent as we see him fumbling with a Rubik's Cube in what appears to be an isolated dome. Okay, I'm very curious to know about Luca. Amongst the lore, and with this being Ivan's starring episode, we also come to learn that after all the events that transpired, he and Sue are very similar in terms of their well behaved manners and how good they were as prodigies. A free Patreon post even goes into detail on how they were awarded for this. Okay, cool. Just them getting their reward. So they do kind of seem similar. I was like, Sue also did kind of like, I feel like, I don't know, Sue is very interesting. Like, she did kind of seem like, I guess, just depressed and kind of like, knowing what like how I guess dire their circumstances are, but she also kind of like put on that good girl kind of like attitude to kind of like not cause any trouble and not get punished at all, which I mean, it makes sense. Oh, Enact Garden Outstanding Student Interview. At the best music kindergarten in the universe, Enact Garden, amid the fervor education, all students are showcasing their talents. The Enact Garden Outstanding Student Award Ceremony is especially a hot topic among parents. Andromeda Media has met with two children who were selected as outstanding students. Please introduce yourself. I guess I'll do voices for them. Hello, my name is Ivan, and I was selected as an outstanding student from the 50th class of Annex Garden. I look forward to the interview. I'm Sua, a student in the Annex Garden 50th class. How do you feel about being selected as an outstanding student? We're fucking slaves. How do you think? How do you think we feel? But they gotta pretend to be pretend to be happy about it. First of all, I'm very grateful for being selected as Anact Garden Outstanding Student. I used to admire my seniors who were previously selected, and I am honored to have this moment come true. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my guardian, Unsha, who has been generously supporting me, the teachers of Enact Garden, who always provide great teachings. Oh my god, he is so PR trained, and my fellow classmates who nominated me as Outstanding Student. Sua, thank you for selecting me as Anact Garden Outstanding Student. She's like, I don't got shit to say. Just thanks, whatever. Oh, girl, she is not. She is not having it. Okay, I guess she gives a little bit. No, she goes back to like three sentence answers. I feel like Ivan's giving like a paragraph for each answer. He's like so PR trained, and Sua's like, it's okay. It's cool. Whatever. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you, girl. What efforts are necessary to be selected as an Annex Garden Outstanding Student? Maybe I should give him more of like a. I was like, I can't tell if I should give him just a generic anime boy voice or more like a. Maybe something more like this. I believe it is most important to listen carefully to what the teachers tell you and to always stay diligent. Teachers will have a good impression of you if your conduct is upright and your grades are good in all subjects. It is essential to make a habit of preparing for and reviewing lessons and always strive blah blah blah. Managing, she's like, fuck you. Sue is doing a middle finger underneath the desk. Do you have a subject you are most confident in? I would choose music appreciation and interpretation. I have an interest in delving into the essence of things. This subject helps me deeply understand music, which in turn aids in improving my skills. Religion and music. My friend struggles with the subject. Oh, no wonder she's talking more because she's talking about Mizi, of course. Now all of a sudden she's talking about more. So it became my best subject since I had to help my friend with it. Girlfriend, is it true that there are many quirky individuals in an act garden? I don't think there are many, but we do have one classmate who exhibits quirks equivalent to 10 people. Sometimes I wonder if they're the same species as me. Sua, yeah, I think so. Yes, girl, give us nothing. I understand that an act garden has many challenging subjects. Can you share your study secrets? After each day ends, I prepare for and review the lessons and do advanced studying during vacations. Among my peers is one with limited understanding, so I organize what I learned in my notes as if I were teaching them. If there is something I don't understand that day, I ask the teacher after school to figure it out. Developing a habit of self study is most important. Oh my god, he is so poised. It's not really that hard. You just have to memorize what they teach you. Why are you asking me this? What the? schedule breakdown. Did she even answer that one? Oh my god. A day in the life of Anact Garden, outstanding student. 5:30, wake up. Are you a robot, Ivan? 6 to 7:30, morning exercise, cardio and strength training, breakfast, mainly light vegetarian meals. 8:10 to 8:50, reading. 9 to 16, classes. Oh my god, this is a lot. Singing practice for focusing on vocalization. Dinner. Oh my god, a whole hour of personal time? Wow. The aliens are so generous. Oh my, how they don't get any sleep, dude. They wake up at 5:30 and go to bed at 1:30. Oh my god. Music theory study. Review three chapters of music appreciation and interpretation. Prepare practice before bed. Oh my god, sleep. Crucial things Annex Garden schoolmates should note. Personal time is a must for refreshing. I mean, you have a whole hour of personal time. What are you going to do with all that time, Ivan? Sleep. Regular meals are good for you. Having your own time is good, but make sure you don't disturb others. Maintaining mutual respect and clear boundaries helps sustain long-term friendships. Oh, okay. She gives her thing too. Around 6, wake up, do morning stuff, class till 3, free time, dinner, evening studies for or sleep, 11 p.m. sleep. Oh my god. I guess it's like different for each person. Oh my god, his schedule's fucking crazy compared to hers. I guess he's also just like super detailed because he's like, I don't know, so PR trained. I don't know if I really have a better way to put it than that. We get to see more of these past interactions with the other cast too. After round 3 was uploaded, a ton of posts went over Mizi, Sua, Till, and Ivan's diaries and what activities they do when they were younger. We were only shown these 4 characters at this point in time due to them all growing up in the same kindergarten together. Meanwhile, Hyuna and Luca haven't been shown yet. Oh yeah, we haven't seen them at all yet. Down below will be the English translations on the diary cards. Okay, cool. Cute. Oh, look at them. They're so adorable. Mizi. Today is field day, the day Mizi has eagerly been waiting for. Mizi, who has always been athletic, ended up placing first in many different field events. When she got a first place stamp on her wrist for the race, she flashed a bright smile, ecstatic that she'd be able to tell her guardian about all her victories. Even as I write this, I can hear the beautiful sound of Sua and Mizi singing. Although the children at Enact Garden excel in their musical abilities, Mizi has her own special little something that the other students, despite their great talents, do not have. Star power, I guess, or just kind of like her athletic ability. Sua, studious as always, ends her day by reviewing everything she learned that day. Whenever the mandatory playtime ends, Sua will be at the library reading a book or studying. She uses an artificial flower from an act garden as a bookmark. She seems to really treasure it, as it was a gift to her from me. The doomed Yuri. All the doomed yaoi made me forget about my doomed Yuri. At least they like had mutual feelings for each other. I don't know if they were really able to like confess though with the time that they had together. She uses an artificial flower from an act garden as a bookmark. She seems to really treasure it. Ah, cute. Is that is he practicing smiling? I gotta smile so I look cute for Till. And then Till. Yeah, rock on. Oh, Till's so goofy. Ivan, before Ivan goes to his morning class. Oh my god, does he do more before he wakes up at 5:30 a.m.? He goes to the Enact Garden pond and carefully observes his own facial expressions. He usually doesn't show much emotion on his face, so it's very interesting to see him scrunch up his face or break into a smile like the other kids usually do. I guess he's just kind of trying to practice facial expressions so he can fit in. Which reminds me that it's already been 3 years since Ivan came to Enact Garden. When he first came, I remember being worried he might not fit in with the other kids because of his quiet nature, but when I saw that he got along just fine with the others, he sure proved my worries unnecessary. Not only that, Ivan always makes sure to greet his teachers politely. I can tell he was brought up well. Yeah, just more like too scared to disobey. Ivan, that's the guy you like? This guy? This goober? Till took home the grand prize at the Annex Garden singing competition. He wrote and performed his own song, and it was so unique yet catchy at the same time that it made me wonder how someone could possibly come up with such a melody line. The performance did have a bit of a wild touch to it. but the other kids enjoyed it, so no harm done. This was the moment he fell in love with him, actually. It actually wasn't the whole like sacrificing himself for Mizi thing. It was this moment, this aura that he portrayed that made him fall in love. Ah, beautiful. There's also a graduation letter. Is that the children of season 50 were allowed to write to each other? If only it was season 53, that would have been funny. Here are all of them. You'll notice some miscellaneous characters too. Okay, cute. Mizi, please write down what you say to Mizi. Ah, okay, yeah, little letters for each other. Kind of like when you sign like a yearbook, I guess. Till to Mizi. The contents in parentheses are written and deleted by Till. Oh my god, he's such a dork. He's like, hi. No, I can't say that. Hi, Mizi. Oh, that's lame too. Uh, hi, Mizi. You're super good at singing. Oh my god. If angels existed, I think they'd be just like you. So I wrote you a song. I gotta cross that out too. Thanks again for the recorder you gave me when we were little. It's my one and only treasure. I sniff it every day because it smells like you. I gotta cross that out. She'll think I'm weird. Can you believe we're graduating from Enact Garden already? I feel kind of sad. We could have gotten real close, but I guess there wasn't enough time for me. You're just too busy hanging out with your little girlfriend. Hope you take care. He's so slandering. I guess there just wasn't enough time for me. So whatever, but maybe next time. I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh, Mina to Mizi. I don't know if we've seen her. What's the ocean like? I want to go too. Rini to Mizi. Mizi, I think you're a really good singer. I was so glad we got to attend Anact Garden together. Because I got to hear you sing. I wish you all the best, even after graduation. Rini. See you to Mizi. I love that you're such a happy little goofball. It's so adorbs. Cute. Oh, I didn't get to see Sua's message to Mizi. I was kind of hoping we would get to see that. Well, at least we got Tills, which was so adorable and dorky, dude. Oh, he's such a goober. I love him. Okay, Sua. Oh my god, Acorn. Guys, Acorn stands in chat. Put some acorn emojis in chat, you guys. Where are my acorners at? Confession. Oh, what? I still have a crush on you. Even more doomed love. I still have a crush on you. I know you rejected me, but maybe you can give us one more chance. She has a girlfriend. Back off. Ivan, I feel so happy that we're both graduating from Enact Garden as gifted students, especially alongside so PR, such a talented person like you, but I'm sad we didn't get to talk much. You've always been talented, so I'm sure you'll do great in Alien Stage too. He's always so just like prim and proper. Oh yeah, there's those acorns in chat, baby. Let's go. Till, I wanna see what Ivan wrote. Okay, Luna to Till. I still remember the Enact Garden singing competition when you headbanged through your song so hard you got dizzy and passed out. That was so hilarious. Again, it is like this is who you're in love with, Ivan. This is who you're so down bad for. He's such a goofball. Sua to Till. And take care. See you on stage. Sua, she's just got no time for people that don't interest her, man. She's just like, whatever. Side eye. Acorn to Till. You're talented. I'll give you that. Man, freaking Acorn, dude. Rookie to Till. You are definitely the wildest person I have ever met in my life. Bari to Till. You like Mizi, right? Dude, it's so obvious. I read the note you wrote in her book too. Cringe, bro. I feel like it probably was still like totally readable. And Mizi saw all of that. She was like, I just don't want to embarrass him, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just pretend like I didn't read all the cringe stuff he wrote. Airy to Till, you can come off a bit cold, but you're actually pretty adorable. That's true. That's true. Gia to Till, to tell you the truth, I liked you. Oh, okay, Till, look at you. You got multiple people in love with you. Have a nice life. Young to Till, I finally get to tell you this since we're graduating, but you're so freaking loud when you practice. Oh my god, dude, I only get 5 hours of sleep already as it is. And you were just doing screamo all night, bro. How many times can you sing in the end? Ivan, Nari to Ivan. Oh, we didn't get to see Ivan write anything for Till. Oh, he's probably too shy. I feel like it would have been like the most beautiful like poem ever. It would have been like his note would have been from like here all the way down to like here. Oh man. Ivan, Nari to Ivan. Hey, by the way, when's your birthday? I don't remember you having a birthday party. Does he not like to celebrate his birthday? I guess like the owner just gave him Valentine's Day, but he might not even really know his own birthday since he came from the slums. Read Ivan. I've always been so jealous of you. That's why I wanted to be close to you. Saying, yeah, Flop Kid, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you wish you could aura farm like this man, but you never will. And I probably will never see your face. Saying to Ivan, I actually had a crush on you, but never got to talk to you ever. Take care. Bye. Everybody having a crush on Ivan, as they should. Okay, Mizi to Ivan. Hi, Ivan, it's Mizi. You're handsome like a prince, and you sing like a rock star, and you're smart too. How are you so perfect? And even Sue is perfect too. I'm just surrounded by a bunch of perfect people, huh? Bye, Panic. Minsu to Ivan. You're like too perfect that it's hard to approach you. Yeah, Ivan, he do be hella PR trained for sure. He definitely gives that vibe. Like everything just seems very like thoughtful that he says, you know what I mean? You can tell he's like always making sure like not to say anything that'll get him in trouble. I guess before before he was willing to put it all on the line for Till. Oh, we're actually getting through this a lot faster than I thought we would. I was like, we might be able to get through a lot. I was like, I don't know if we'll be able to get all caught up, but maybe kind of close. Okay, round 4. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ha, there's no round 4. Get fucked. What the fuck do you want? Wait, what? Am I getting trolled? Wait. Is there really no round 4? What the fuck? Really? What the fuck? Why is there no round 4? Was it just 2 flop kids against each other? Oh, you don't need to see for round 4. This is a bunch of losers. Okay, well, that was even quicker than I thought it would be. Oh my God, Lamau. Oh my God, that's so funny. Round 4 is the best. I'm dead. There's no round 4 because the round ended so early that it wasn't aired to the aliens. What the fuck? Oh my God, that's so funny. Why that's so strange. That's so interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, round 5 then. I guess there's no round 4, so we'll just skip to round 5. With popularity rising online, and this being the beginning of volume 2. I kept seeing people hype up round 4 in the chat. Y'all were all just fucking trolling me. I thought it was gonna be really good. I honestly kind of thought I was like after the Ivan Till stuff, I was like, is that gonna be when they face off? But nope. Y'all just trolling me as you always do. Round 5, with popularity rising online, and this being the beginning of Volume 2, the creators had storyboarded their next plans for the next plot lines in the series for Round 5. This episode had bolstered so many edits, compliments, and replays online, opening the vast majority of the internet to find the series and spread it around. Oh, wow. So this is like a really popular round. Okay, round 5, Alien Stage. Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's got Luca. I was like, he's got such an aura, man. Ivan's got a lot of aura too, but I feel like there's just something about Luca. I feel like Luca's the only one I really saw people talking about, like, before I decided to like get into it. I hadn't really seen the other characters, but I'd seen pretty boy Luca's face on my Twitter timeline, so I was like, I feel like he's the most popular character. Okay. Oh Jesus. Is that another acorn? Okay. Oh, shit! Oh, my God. He's against Mizi? No! Mizi's probably gonna die! Right? Because Mizi's like the lead. But Luca does have the star power? I don't know. Oh! Okay!
style.
I'm flirting with her.
문득 속에 세상을 다 가진 완벽한 피사체.
Okay.
My savior, 가련한 영혼이여. I don't believe you're a liar.
You're a liar.
나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨.
Almost playing on like the Sua situation. It does seem like he was flirting with her, then like the switching places with Sua. It's like I feel like he's trying to like trigger her or something almost. That was kind of the vibe I was getting.
한순간에 무너뜨릴 눈이 멀어지고 들리지가 않아 부서진 방울. My savior, 가련한 여인이여. Make me your God, I can give you everything.
Okay.
나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨. 영원히 아름다워.
Ooh. Triggered her a little too much. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no, not his face. Not his beautiful face. Oh shit. I was like, is that against the rules? Was he trying to bait her so like he would win? Oh no. Uh-oh. She's pissed! Are they gonna shoot her? No, Till! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He looks messed up. Oh, Hyuna? Haven't seen her yet. It kind of looks like Hyuna. So did he win? Okay, he won. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes, you escaped! Let's go, let's go. I was like, we didn't see her die. I was like, I saw the gun to her head, but it looked like they dragged her off, so I'm like, oh, did Hyuna help her escape, actually? Because, yeah, it did look like her. Oh, let's go, girl! Yes! Oh, thank God, thank God. Thank God. I was like, it seemed too early for them to like go against each other just because like I felt like, yeah, Lucas seemed like such an important character. And then like, you know, Mizi's like literally the protagonist of this. So I was like, are they gonna kill her? I was like, it just like seems like I don't know. It's like I wasn't really sure how that was gonna all go down, but I'm glad it worked out the way it did. So Mizi's still alive, but Luca's still alive too. Oh my God, he had me kind of blushing during this song. I'm not gonna lie. I see why so many people like him. Oh, I can tell he's so toxic though. He's so toxic. Oh, but I do be I do be liking him so far. That was a really good song too. It almost kind of sounded seductive. I feel like he was just trying to like trigger her, almost like flirting with her and kind of like I don't think he was being genuine about it, like, you know. I feel like it was kind of just to trigger her, so like I don't know if she would like attack him and he could win by default almost, but yeah. Okay, I'll watch it one more time just to see if there's anything else I missed. And oh my God, OMG, is she Mizi Lamau. Lamau. Okay, let's watch it one more time. He seems pretty ruthless. I think it's probably kind of what they're representing, showing like these other people he killed or got, you know, beat before, I guess. She looks so pretty. Kind of matching too with the bows.
빛이 등져도 돼 넌 빛나는 태양도 잠식시켜 my style 슬픈 눈빛 속에 세상을 다 가진 완벽한 피사체 My savior 가련한 영혼이여 I don't believe you're a liar 나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨 영원히 아름다워 끝이 없는 더워 낯이 없는 추락
한순간에 무너뜨릴
눈이 멀어지고 들리지가 않아 부서진 my world My savior 가련한 여인이여
Sing it.
I can give you everything
Wait a second. Oh, dude, that was kind of similar to what she said, because she said that Sua was her god, right? Before. Ah, dude, that's crazy.
어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때
Ah, yeah, she's a flashback.
내게 맡겨
Ah, it's all making sense. It's all making sense. Okay, sorry, I'll stop pausing. Realize that.
가련한 여인이여 Make me your god I can give you everything 나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨 영원히 아름다워
She was so pissed. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. She fucked him up too. He looked so messed up afterwards. Oh my god. I wonder if that alien is his owner actually. Kind of zoomed in on him for a second. Dancing while Mizi is crashing out. Come on, Fu, to dance with me. That's a good one. I like this one. It's so catchy. Until he's so fucked up. The queen. Nice. I'm glad it seems like Hyuna saved her. Thank God. Thank God, because I was stressed for a second because I was like, Lucas seems like such an interesting character. So I was like, I hate for him to like die because like he has so much promise to me, especially like as like a villain. I feel like kind of, but the song seems like so far. Like it really did seem like he was kind of just trying to trigger her in order to like get her to act out so he could win by default. That was kind of the way I was interpreting it, especially like the "Make Me Your God" like. I feel like he for sure knew what he was doing. That was a really good song. That might. I feel like I'm trying to think. I feel like maybe like just song wise. I feel like this might be my favorite. The one I feel like I was kind of bopping to the most was like, ooh. It's really catchy. Okay, and so, oh, thank you, Lily Purple Star. Hey, Weeby. We'll watch this later. Just wanted to say I've been dealing with depression for so long now, and your videos help me smile. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I'm really glad that my videos are able to comfort you, though. I hope you can feel better, and hopefully this video will make you smile whenever you're able to watch it later. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Round 5, lore. Luca and Mizi sung a duet named Ruler of My Heart, a manipulative serenade conducted by Luca to slowly break down Mizi's walls. Oh yeah, let me zoom in so y'all can read it a little bit easier too. Try to I think that's probably pretty good. Y'all can just let me know if you want me to zoom in more or anything like that. Luca and Mizi, oh yeah, I already ran that. I read that. You can turn away from the light, you even outburn you can turn away from the light, you even outburn the sun, my star. Luca sees that Mizi is trying to avoid his entire presence, reminding her she's his star. You're the perfect subject with the whole world in your sad eyes. He refers to her as a subject he can use due to her trauma. It's like, yep, that was kind of what I was picking up on too. My savior, beautiful soul. Luca quickly goes back to complimenting her, getting under her skin. I don't believe you. You're a liar. Mizi doesn't trust Luca right from the start, as she should. She should not trust him. When our darknesses overlap, Luca tries to relate to Mizi that he too has lost someone. Okay. Oh yeah. It was definitely he was so traumatized when he lost Acorn 3 back here. Yeah, you can tell that he's really going through it. That's I lost someone too. I was so traumatized when Acorn 3 died. Oh, Acorns in chat. When our darkness, oh yeah, that was that one. Let me take it all away. With their shared trauma, he says they can work together, all for show. I'm sure he has lost somebody, but I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of memeing. I mean, he might have lost somebody. I guess it's kind of hard to know actually, because he does seem pretty manipulative. So it's like, I could see him having lost somebody and trying to even like use that to manipulate her farther as well. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart. Luca's offering Mizi to rule her heart. You are forever beautiful. He uses fake affectionate words to make them feel equal. Ruler of my heart. Mizi sings in defense that Sua. You tell him! You tell him, girl! You tell him! That Sua ruled her heart. Yes, she did. Yes, she fucking did. The endless walls. Luca, fall with no ground. Luca knowing that he's chipping away at Mizi's sanity. Yeah. In a single moment, breaking down. Mizi trying hard not to focus, yet failing to stop snapping. Yeah. She was already so, like, just beaten down, before this even started. It for somebody like him who does seem to kind of be like willing to do whatever it takes to win, it's kind of a perfect thing for him to like use against her to try to like get an easy win, you know what I mean? I go blind and deaf, my world collapsing. Luca tries to relate to music, ignoring it all, relating it to trauma. My savior, beautiful lady, make me your You're crazy for that one, Luca. Luca makes a grandiose proposal in front of the crowd. I can give you everything. He offers to take care of Mizi if they continue to work together when he's lying. When our darkness overlaps. Luca's offering of affection and partnership insults Sua's memory. Let me take it all away. Luca makes it sound as if Sua is replaceable. That makes sense. That makes sense that would piss her off. I guess he might not even know that she used those words to describe Mizi. Because I was like, if he knew that she used those words to describe, I mean not Mizi, Sua, and then like he use it against her, I was like, that's fucking cruel. But he might not have even known that. He could have been just trying to be like, I'm so hot, Everybody wants a piece of Luca. Like, I can just go ahead and whatchamacallit, like, I can just use my good looks to, like, manipulate her because everybody's gonna want me. And, like, I mean, Sua, that girl's dead. I mean, come on. Look at me. Look at my fine ass in front of you. Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart. The constant, oh, you are beautiful forever. Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart. The constant jabs at Mizi take a toll as she loses all rationality and she thinks about every moment that Luca has taunted Sua's death. Oh, yeah, that was kind of like this moment where, whatchamacallit, back here. Yeah, this part where she's kind of thinking about all the stuff. I was like, I noticed it was kind of a bunch of different scenes of what we had seen. I guess all the moments he kind of, was like sort of taunting her in regards to Sua. Her just kind of like replaying that all in her brain until she basically crashed out. Okay. There we go. Ruler by heart, ruler by heart. Even in a beaten state, Luca can't help but continue his facade, but then he sees a face that's familiar to him and his expression weakens. Oh, Hyuna, probably? Ah, she looks so badass here. I think it was kind of around here. Oh, yeah, there it is. He looks so red. He looks so bad. Oh, she messed him up. Okay, yeah, probably that part. Yeah, I'll be curious to know their relationship. I want to see Hyuna. I want to see her perform too, because we haven't really seen very much about her at all so far. Okay, before we get into the extensive lore and screenshots, there was an interview with what the Seguians held for Luca before the events of round 5. We're told a ton of information on how he views the competition and how he's a previous winner of Alien Stage. Oh my god, that's come back for more? Why would you come back for more? I guess it could just be his alien owner that, like, you know, made him come back for more, but that's fucking crazy. That's being like, it's like doing one round of like Squid Game and being like, yeah, I want to do that shit again. Like, that was fun. I've played these games before and I want to do it a second time. At least, like, you know, for like you, and it was like, yeah, you know, it was an accident. It's like willingly doing it just for the lulz. These posts below are publicly posted on the official socials and are free to read on the Patreon. Interview with Luca. It does look kind of like Louisa. English interview with Luca. What have you been up to since the last season? I've been very busy, thanks to all the love and attention I received in the last season. I had the privilege to star in various TV shows and commercials, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity to grow in new ways. Again, it's all thanks to your support. Your return to Alien Stage was the biggest news. You're aiming to win, of course. I remember standing on the highest part of the stage, looking down. I'd like to win and revisit them. I like getting those people killed. I like making those flops die. I like just showing them how it's done. I'm wondering if I'll meet a worthy opponent in the finals this time as well. It must put an enormous amount of pressure on you to be known as the greatest performer on Alien Stage. Do you have any special trips to help you keep calm? I make sure to maintain my heart rate. Pet humans must maintain a heart rate of 70 to 90 BPM to remain composed. I'm keeping track as we speak. Would you like to see? Would you like to put your hand on my heart? Like, stop flirting with me, Luca. Flirts with the aliens too. We'd love to hear about your time in the Inact Garden. Are there any special memories that come to mind? I enjoyed my mandatory playtime with the other pet humans. It's interesting that he refers to them as pet humans. I don't know if I've seen any of the other humans actually refer to the other humans as pet humans. I don't know. I guess I haven't. I mean, they could have just not even said the word human, but I do feel like it might be something kind of interesting to note that he's like referring to himself and the others as pets so like easily. I don't know. It's a little weird. Since it was important for us to interact with each other, hide and seek, I think is what it was called. Hey, that was in Squid Game too. It's no surprise that other Seguin supporters want their pet humans to be more like you, Luca. God, you're so perfect. Can you tell us about the training you received from Heparu? Okay, I guess it's his owner. I received all the support I could possibly require. I was tended to by the top professionals in each field to keep up with my health and education. I received strict musical training, practicing in different environments each day, and thanks to this, I am now able to maintain my composure at all times on any stage. Him and Ivan need to do a PR, a PR trained battle. It's like both of their answers are always so like whatchamacallit, so like poised and like perfect. What do you think about your next opponent? I do feel like Ivan's were a little bit more like, I guess, cold. I guess Lucas is a little bit more kind of like, kind of got that star, kind of like diva aspect to him, but maybe it's just the way I'm voicing him. What do you think about your next opponent? Has my opponent been decided? I see. Not that really matters. He's such a diva. What flop am I gonna kill next? Not that even fucking matters. It did kind of seem like, I don't know, I thought he might be a little bit more sympathetic based off of like I think it was like the intro song. He did look kind of sad, I feel like, when all the aliens were like surrounding him. I didn't really I guess expect I mean, I don't have it confirmed that he is, like, enjoying the competition and enjoying killing the flops or whatever, but, I did think that it was gonna be more kinda, like, about survival for him. I expected him to be really cutthroat, but I was thinking it was more like a survival thing, but, he do be acting very diva. How do you calm your nerves on stage? I think ahead about how I would handle a possible problem situation. You never know what will happen on stage, so it's important to have a solution in mind. That's how you keep your heart rate under control. Again, I have my father's training to thank for this. Luca is unlike any other alien stage winner. This seems to be the popular opinion. What do you think sets you apart? Alien stage is a survival competition, but what's more important is the performance itself. Focusing solely on the performance and putting on the perfect stage is what every participant should have in mind. What does the stage mean to you? I think it's a chance to repay you for the support you've shown me. I just love my fans so much, you disgusting ooze. like, oh my god. I'm gonna wonder what he does think about the aliens. Because, like I said, I feel like he didn't really seem like that stoked when they were surrounding him. It's like, you disgusting ooze filled monsters with fucking mucus coming out of each and every pore. I just love you so much. We pet humans would not be standing in the spotlight if it weren't for Alien Stage, and I wish to repay the love I received through my performance on stage. Yeah, I'm sure you love your fans so much. From this whole interview, we can see just how nonchalant Luca is in both his speech and mannerisms. He is the definition of perfection. This ties into how he acts in round 5 with his hidden conniving demeanor towards Mizi and making sure she loses the battle. It also coincides with him being revealed as the winner of season 49, the previous season. We get insight to his parent alien Heparu, who you'll hear more about below, and just how trained he is. Lucas seems enthused when referring to himself as a human pet. Yeah, I was like, that's weird, right? And he's been idolized by mentors and Segians for practically his whole life. So he does like it? Maybe I just totally misread him. that one, that one video. I might have just totally misread him. I love this shit, weeby. I love all my stinky little alien fans. All my disgusting alien fans. Oh, they're all just so beautiful in my eyes. The Patreon also confirmed that Luca has a life-threatening heart condition. Oh, that causes the purple colorization on his fingers and explains his attachment to health. I was wondering about that. I noticed his finger is turning purple, but I thought it was just kind of like an art choice. Okay. And yeah, he did mention the heart rate thing, the 70 to 90 beats per minute. I wonder if like he's gonna have a heart attack in one of these songs later. Somebody's gonna trigger him until he has a heart attack. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I was here too. At the start of the episode, we see Luca kissing the hand of a deceased player. It's often held that he does this to show a sign of respect and to behold his image as the prince. Okay, yeah, he does have a very, like, Prince Charming kind of vibe to him. He's just so fucking perfect. Yeah, and then that was oh, durian. I love that the fans name all these characters based off of food. Why'd you have to name him after the stinky fruit? We see a split second of the contestant that died. Fans named this character Durian. We don't know much about her. Oh, sorry, Queen. I didn't mean to misgender you. Except for the fact that she was up against Luca in round 4. Okay. Her name has never been confirmed yet by the creators, but just like the fans have always done, they've always named these background contestants based off of food from their hair colors. I guess that makes sense with the green hair. That's so goofy. I love it. She looks so good. Oh my god, she looks so good. My girl. She fucking killed this outfit. I was like, oh my god, look at her. Look at her. Oh my god, she's so gorgeous. Oh my god. She looks so good in the video too. I know you're like crashing out and stuff, girl, but you looked so beautiful. The whole setting of round 5 is based off of an ancient creature that used to roam the planet. On the Patreon, Vivinos explained the Anact group kept the bones after their invasion, and future descendants displayed them out of honor. And I explain. Okay, the bones. Wait. Based off of an ancient creature that used to roam the planet. Anac kept bones after their invasion, and future descendants displayed them out of honor. Okay, that's the skeleton. Okay, interesting, interesting. The skeletal and dead structure made for an unsettling ambiance. This paired with the themes of manipulation and Sua's death being taunted to Mizi was very intentional. We also see Mizi dressed in all white, not only to match Luca for their performance, but to match Sua's wardrobe as well. She was wearing all white in the previous one. In the preview for the magazines, we were told that Segin interviewers relentlessly kept bringing up Sua's death to Mizi, asking how she felt about it. Oh my god. Causing her innocence to drop more and more. God, they're so fucking evil. Oh my god. Ah. Hey, we all saw you crash out after Sua's death. Hey, why don't we replay it for you? You can give us your reaction. Can you make a reaction thumbnail? Can you hit us with that? Measy. Oh my god, they're just so fucking evil, dude. Oh my god. We can also see that the moment Luca walks onto stage after Mizi, the crowd gets even brighter and the yells of joy are even louder. From the start, Mizi was already at a disadvantage due to popularity bias. Yeah, he do be the star. At the start of the song, we see Luca trying to get close to Mizi, saying she's the perfect subject and she's beautiful, using affectionate terms that are clearly getting underneath her skin. I guess it is kind of like his Prince Charming act, too. Oh, yeah, his fingers are still kind of purple there, too. Oh yeah, the bones in the background too. In the true spectacle of it all, Luca announces an offer to take away her pain, inciting that he can take the place of Sua and become Mizi's god. Luca's professionalism all comes from a place of being so perfect that he can use manipulation against his opponents. I guess, yeah, it's like, is this kind of his normal strat? Kind of like I guess manipulating them with his good looks and stuff, kind of using that princely charm. Hey, Diva, how's that dead girlfriend treating you? Yeah, literally. It's so bad, dude. Oh my god. It's just like the TMZ of like the Segian world is fucking crazy. To further shake up Mizi and stop her from singing her verses, he uses Sua's mannerisms. He had to have been doing that on purpose. God, did he research? Oh yeah, mister! I don't know who I'm going up against, and it doesn't fucking matter. Copies her dead girlfriend's mannerisms to trigger her. Yeah, right, yeah, you do care. Oh my god. Because at first I was like, he could just be flirting with her, and then like she just kind of triggered from him using his normal strat. But I was like, if he's copying her mannerisms, then it does feel very intentional, that he was trying to specifically trigger her with the Sua stuff. I guess it's true they were doing all the interviews and stuff with her mentioning Sua, so he would already be aware of it and know that that's like a good kind of like thing to manipulate her with. Okay, to further shake up Maisie and stop her from singing her verses, he uses Sua's mannerisms and existence against her, trying to fake going in for a kiss. Something that Maisie never got in her dreams of being with Sua. Ah, that's evil. That's so fucking evil. Oh my god. All of Luca's manipulative behavior and advances were always foreshadowed by the promotional arts that led up to round 5. Luca was always seen conducting and wrapping his hands around Mizi with an almost cynical smile. We even see Mizi in her incubation tube in the second photo, with this being planned during the intermission. However, there's another note. We were told after this round was finished, Luca had written this song for someone else, not just for Mizi. Oh, really? Okay. I haven't seen Mizi in her incubation tube. With this being played during the intermission. However, there's another note. Okay, interesting. Okay, there she is, kind of like the conductor, and then the holding of the egg. The egg. Okay, cool. Kai's fingers really do be heckin' purple, dude. Oh my god. Role play with your dead girlfriend ASMR 5 minutes long. No! So evil. In the main chorus, Mizi attempts to smack and push Luca away from her early on, but he baits her and makes this look as if they're synchronizing in a dance to the audience. Yeah, I was like, he does seem like he's very good at trying to cover up his intentions. That's why I was like, I could tell he was manipulating her, but I could see how, like, to the actual audience, it wouldn't seem that way, synchronizing the dance, the audience trying to push the front that they're on equal level when Luca doesn't see it that way despite his words. Despite his smiles, he shows he's not even enjoying the dance with Mizi. He's not being serious. Yeah. everybody's just kind of beneath him. I guess he kind of like it's like he sees himself as a pet human still below aliens, but it's like the highest of like the pet humans still. So he kind of has like a bit of a god complex when it comes to other humans. It does seem like the aliens love him so fucking much. He might still kind of think he's better than the aliens too. He's like, they might have, control over me, but I am still the perfect god. Oh, she's got like the blue ends too. That's pretty. After Luca danced with Mizi, they broke away from one another, and she landed onto the floor of the stage, looking into a puddle as she grew deeper into depression. In the first image, we see Luca standing upright, tall and proud as he continues to sing to Mizi and dominate the performance. However, as Mizi sadly looks into the reflection of the pond, the animators drew Luca frowning and unamused in his mirrored reflection, juxtaposing his happy facade. Yeah, I think I noticed the shot a little bit too. It went by so fast I wasn't able to really like analyze it. Fans speculated that he's not enjoying having to do this competition over and over again, as it's likely just for more clout from his mentor's teaching and not genuine passion for the stage, or that this is a continuation of his fake affection that he's saying to Mizi. Yeah, I was like, that is one thing. I'm like, I can't read him there. I'm like, I feel like it would make more sense if it's just his, mentor forcing him, to keep doing this because like they're the ones who like benefit from this anyways. I don't think Luca even sees like the prize money really. It just goes to his like, alien master person. So I was like, I think it would make more sense if he's just kind of continually being forced to do this because like he's just so talented. The alien guy is like, well, he's gonna win anyway, so I might as well put him in there and make him win. But I could also kind of see him enjoying it too. It's hard. I could see it going either way, yeah. Look I love the note here, Bree. Beautiful, perfect note. Look at this bitch. See, I was like, here he kind of looks like he's enjoying it. I guess it could just be his like facade, but it's like he do look like he's fucking enjoying this shit in like a very sadistic way. And then Asua behind him. Yeah, I noticed it showing Sua as like a kid a lot when he was kind of like triggering her in this section. In the subconscious scene, we're shown that Luca is trying to use Mizi's memory of Sua against her, so her mind feels like a movie theater, and that he's trying to show her a film of all the trauma she went through and all the future moments she lost with Sua. Jesus. Mizi, being distraught, tries to keep in mind that his words mean nothing, and she tries to be strong and stop eye contact with him. No matter how hard he tries to push her to look at him and hear what he's saying, she's been averting her eyes from him the whole time. Sadly, these words still do get underneath her skin deeply, alongside the copy of Sua's mannerisms. Yeah. He's trying to show her a film of all the trauma. So this is like actually, okay, so it actually is like a film. You fucking prepared that? Mister, I don't even know who I'm up against. I made a trauma film for her to trigger her on stage. But I mean, like, it doesn't matter who I'm up against because my talent will outshine it. Yeah, fucking right. Dude, that's crazy. Throughout the entire song, we keep getting small glimpses of Luca's grin and smiles as Mizi stutters and weakens in her vocals. He's like, I'm winning this. Although the scenes are small, the fact that the animators made separate keyframes the longer the video went on shows his true joy at Mizi losing. Because, yeah, it's like, yeah, he did seem like not super happy here, but it does seem like he's enjoying it down here. So it's hard to read. I kind of feel like he's enjoying it, though. I feel like that's what I'm leaning towards. It's what I'm overall leaning towards. Oh my goodness! I didn't notice the T-Rex alien. Okay, I kind of love him. I kind of love him. He's my favorite out of the Segians so far. Oh, he's kind of adorable. He reminds me of the little blow up T-Rex things, that people get. Oh my goodness. And his little hair. Here we can see Lucas' title as the prince show up with the entire stage illuminating purple scenery. His trademark seems to be his masquerade mask motif that the Segians can use during his performance. Not only does this further Lucas' points in the round, but it tells the audience that his whole persona is a facade. Oh, hide behind a mask of deceit. Okay. Oh man. That's beautiful, though. So sad. We see Mizi looking upon Sua's dead body, which was shown to have a bullet shot through her skull. and neck with how she's laid on the ground. We can even see this in some of Vivinos's artwork on Twitter and her Instagram. Prior to this, we saw a child version of Sua, the very happy memories that Luca had been holding against her. So we can 100% understand why she snapped. Girl, she she had every right. She had every right to snap. The floor also has the static feeling. It's like I didn't realize the video was like literal. I thought maybe it might just be kind of like a symbolism type of thing, but the fact he prepared a video being like, remember your girlfriend, all the fun memories you had? You remember how she's dead? That's so sad. What, you gonna cry about it? Like, oh my god. That was the most awarded crash out in history. The floor also has a static feeling to it, as if the world is fading from her sight. Oh, yeah, I could see that. In this glitchy segment of the video, it appears that Mizi is zoning out, or rather disassociating, as all the lovely memories of Sua start blending together with all the hate she holds for Luca. Yeah, I was like, kind of noticed too. I mentioned she was avoiding his eyes, and it seemed like in this kind of like breakdown section, it was emphasizing like her eyes, and I guess maybe kind of like her opening her eyes to everything that he's doing, even though she was trying so hard to avoid it before. She kind of like actually, saw it. And yeah, the red parts of the screen showcase Luca popping in. Meanwhile, herself and Sua were shown in blue up until Sua's death, which turned red. Ah, yeah, rough, rough. We see a split moment where Mizi's eyes glowed in neon yellow as she finally was at her breaking point, and we can see that she's just seeing red now. Whenever I see yellow eyes, I think about Xehanort. In Mizi's eyes, the whole stage is gone and everything is red in her vision, as she wants as she wants Luca dead and gone after all he's done to her and what he's done to insult Sua's memory. The creators really wanted to emphasize the pure rage Mizi felt in this scene, as she fucking should. As she fucking should. Oh man, the creators explained on the Patreon that they pulled all-nighters just to get round 5 done before their deadlines and to add as much detail as possible to these heavy scenes. They did a really great job. This was a really beautiful one. I feel like I don't know if he was expecting her to go this feral. Oh, he is smiling though. He is fucking smiling. I was like, because I mean, it was definitely his plan to like, use her trauma against her and like blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I do wonder if he thought that like she would fucking just like pummel him like that. Oh man, but I guess it doesn't even matter. Even if he didn't expect it, it still works in his benefit because she gets like disqualified basically. In the scene where Mizi starts beating Luca up, his health at a major disadvantage. His health is at a major disadvantage. So this is the perfect thing to use against her to win. Pity points for his victory. Yeah, I'm so sickly. Look at my fingers, guys. How could she do that to me? I just wanted to show her the AMV I made for her and her dead girlfriend. I was just a really big Mizi Sua shipper, and everybody's so cruel. I can't ship Yuri. It's wrong. It's so wrong for a man to like doomed Yuri. He's just a fan, that's how he did nothing wrong. He was just a fan. Not to mention, Luca had never anticipated that Mizi would be the kind to physically attack him. Oh, he didn't expect it due to her sweet nature. But he saw it as an absolute win in the end. That solidified his place as the true victor if she was able to snap so easily from his manipulation. Yeah. I was like, it makes sense because Mizi has always been like very sweet and like put together up till this point. So you wouldn't expect her to go that hard. I'm glad she did, but yeah. An important factor is that the gem on Mizi's back is glowing a bright red to show her instability and her rage, as it's supposed to work similar to the collars. Okay. Oh, that gem. Okay, interesting. Here is Heparu. Okay, I had a feeling since it kind of showed him for so long, and he looked pretty upset. No, no, Luca, my money. Basically, don't attack his face. That's what sells tickets. This was Heparu, Luca's parent alien who watched in shock as Luca was beaten to hell and bagged by Mizi. I love that description too. Ooh, he's man, that back, that posture. That posture, Chief. I feel like Oh, yeah, I feel like it kinda looks like something too, a little bit. I feel like he's got a bit of a phallic design to him. Am I the only one that thinks that? Maybe my mind's just in the gutter, but he looks very interesting. Very, very, very interesting design and choice there. The more I look at him, the more I'm seeing some inspiration potentially. Hepper is described as a slug. Yeah, slug. That's what I was thinking of. And is heavily insecure of himself, so he pushes a lot of his goals onto Luca. Okay, he might be forcing him to do this. It's stated earlier in the interview with Luca and in the Patreon that Hepper created a Luca artificially. Oh, and that if Luca were to ever be less than perfect or not up to par, he could replace him with a clone? What the fuck? That's why, okay, wait. Let me try to reread this. Stated earlier in the interview with Luca in the Patreon that Hepper created Luca artificially. Holy fuck. If Luca were to ever be less than perfect or not up to par, he could replace him with a clone. That's crazy. That's why Luca's always incubated or shown to be in dome-like structures as he's in pure isolation on his own. Holy crap. Oh my god. What a tragic existence. I mean, geez, he is a little shit, but god, nobody deserves that. That is pretty wild. It does kind of like give more into like him maybe not being enjoying this, or I mean, I guess it could just be he's trying to enjoy what he can with his life that he was given. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice but to keep doing Alien Stage and keep working for Heparu. So, yeah, not not really much for him to do in that situation. Hepper believes Luca's success is owed to him as he taught him to overcome fear and trained him with his natural talents, as he says. That's crazy. The crash out. As Mizi slowly comes back to her senses in reality, we can see that the entire stage was filled with a red hue, with large, blaring alarms and lights as they dragged her off of the stage for her execution, giving Luca glee. Despite not looking physically strong, Mizi is resisting against the authorities and is seen to be very capable and strong when in a bad state of mind, pushing them off of her at times and causing them to struggle as they try to pin her down. So if there was no intervention, she would have definitely killed Luca with her overpowering strength. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, he like I said, he looked pretty messed up. Yeah, like he has zero choice he's made for the stage, like literally. Yeah, I was like, I feel like it probably is like a kind of like a coping mechanism almost. Like I could see like some of the earlier versions of Luca not liking it, but then like the more he just keeps getting like made and made, it's like you're literally I guess the new clone is like a new version, but it's like the same personality, I assume too. So I don't know. It's just like I feel like it is just like a coping mechanism. Like I am only allowed to do this. My entire existence is doing this. So like I better just try to enjoy it as best as I can so I don't like lose my mind. Cause yeah, it's like he literally doesn't have a choice. It's like that or death and be like remade to, do it again. It's unsure of what the rules entail for Alien Stage, as the show is a reality survival competition, so we, the viewers, have never been told what is allowed and what isn't. Till was allowed to continue on even after he killed the Segin and disobeyed the rules and kept cutting off Acorn. Nobody gave a shit about Acorn, that's why. But when that happens to our star, our baby girl Luca, that's when the aliens put their fucking foot down. This could symbolize the pure favoritism behind the scenes. Oh, but when it came to Mizi attacking Luca, the authorities were quick to try and eliminate her right away. This could symbolize the pure favoritism behind the scenes of the show, as Luca, has already garnered a fan base since the previous season. Honestly, I was kind of joking about it, but it do seem like it probably is true. So to keep viewership high and to preserve justice for the fans, they'd have to kill Mizi. Yeah, it's Luca's basically everybody's bias, or most of the aliens' bias, so makes sense they'd all be really upset. Segging society and humanity is shocked at Mizi getting dragged out the way she was. Children who looked up to her in the gardens, as well as the aliens, were besides themselves. You can even see Shine in the bottom left corner of the first image, heartbroken about her daughter getting eliminated. Okay. Oh, her is that I think that was her owner, right? I remember her kind of looking a little bit like that. Till probably felt this worst of all as he watched in horror as Mizi was about to get killed, when all he wanted was her to remain happy. We can see how intense his eyes are and how nobody saw this coming. Yeah, poor Till, he looked really upset. However, no one anticipated what would come next. Our girl is coming to save the day! With Luca being on stage still, he's the only one to take notice of what's going on. A smoke bomb was thrown onto the stage right before Mizi's execution, with it covering the entire building in a fog that the Seguins couldn't see. Luca witnesses Mizi getting dragged away by an unknown group. Meanwhile, all the society thinks she's either dead or sees she is missing. This is the first ever scene we see of Hyuna in Alien Stage. In the is she not even in the competition? I guess she might just be like a rebellion force leader or something. In the intro, we're led to believe she'll be a contestant, just like the others, fighting for her life on the stage. Okay, yeah, so she is, but the creators had other plans for her. My fucking early predictions were so off, dude. I think I said I thought Hyuna was gonna win Alien Stage, and that she was gonna be like she was gonna like change for like she was gonna have like negative character development. And she's like literally not even in Alien Stage and is like leading the rebellion. Oh my god, those are some of my worst predictions. I feel like to come out of my brain, or like most wrong predictions. We see her and the other robed figures taking down the Seguin authorities while they're hurrying off of the premises as quickly as they can before the smoke fades away. Lou's expression is super different here. Despite being battered up, we see that he's one of the few people to notice Mizi getting taken away by Hyuna and the other robed figures. And yet he doesn't stop this. He looks more sad when seeing Hyuna as his eyebrows are upturned. This is probably mixed with his symptoms of dizziness due to Mizi's attack. I think Hyuna was also at the Annex Garden, right? And Luca was too. I wasn't sure if they would know each other. I remember Luca was like a bit older than everybody else too. He was like 30. So I wasn't sure if he would really get to interact with them as much either. Like if they had a whole lot of like interactions with each other, you know what I mean? From this point on, although the Alien Stage host put Mizi as eliminated, they had to ultimately list her as missing amongst Seguin society. With us not knowing her whereabouts, we can assume Mizi is on the run from the Seguin authority due to her being wanted for death after losing round 5. After all, the Seguins do want their awaited entertainment. Okay. On the run. Yeah, I kind of figured she'd be on the run. Hyuna and Luca attended Kindergarten 49 together. Okay, cool. That's what I kind of thought I remembered. I was like, I think like some people didn't cross over as much. I didn't think that Hyuna crossed over with Mizi, as in like the whatchamacallit. Like they went to the same class or whatever together. It seemed like, yeah, it was like Till, Sua, Mizi were all in the same thing, and then Luca and Hyuna were kind of on their own thing. Yeah, and then Ivan of course too was with Till and them. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that was really interesting. I really enjoyed that song too. That was really good. And Luca definitely is a very, very interesting character for sure. Definitely a very a good interesting character because he's so unreadable. I have a lot of like sympathy for him, but he is a little shit at the same time too. He is like those types of characters that I really do seem to like a lot. I feel like Ivan still might be my favorite just because like Ivan's just so tragic, you know what I mean? But I do like Luca a lot too. He's definitely very, very interesting. I'm excited to see more about him. Okay, Mizi Sua. Okay, this is not around. It's like I was like, is this like a fanfic? Okay, let's see. Mizi Sua is the first episode in Alien Stage that focuses more on the storytelling rather than the music. Based off of what the Patreon entails, the team wanted to have episodes that subverted the audience's current pattern of Alien Stage. They wanted to convey subtle movements and emotion and have the viewers connect visually with what was occurring. Have fun and enjoy. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh, let me this does sound like it would be their ship name. Okay. Oh. I guess they're owners. Yeah, it didn't seem like Sua's owner was that nice. It's like it's so weird, dude, because Mizi's owner does seem to care about her, like, as much as I guess an alien can, but it's like she still fucking put her in alien state, so I'm like, I can't tell, like, how I should feel about them so far. It's, like, better than the other aliens, but still sucks, like, you know? Ugh. She just looks so, like, dead on the inside, I feel like, sometimes. Ah, you can hear my clematis! Oh, the melody! This was Mizi that really kinda gave her, like, the will to live. Aw, kinda like piercing the barrier. Yeah, kinda interesting, she has a bunch of stuff in her room too, whereas, Sua has nothing. I guess kinda showing that one owner cherishes the other more. Aw. No! She's so sad. Aw, she wants her too! The doomed Yuri for real. Oh! Oh, she's with, the rebellion or something, right? Oh, is that like her dream that she had? Oh no! My girl! I wanna hug her! Yuna, get in there and hug her! Get in there and give her a hug, dude! Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, it's kind of just like a dream that she was having. But I'm sure it kind of symbolizes a lot about their life and their connection together. I feel like, yeah, like Sua just like seemed so apathetic until Mizi came into her life, and then she kind of like gave her the will to like live, which kind of even shows here with her like, her kind of just being kind of like sitting there apathetic until like then she's like, no, I do want to be with you. So sad, dude. So sad. Okay, I don't think I have too many theories about this one. Let me zoom in too, so y'all can read it. Y'all can read it with me. Mizi Sua lore. In Mizi Sua, the episode displays a ton of differences between how Mizi and Sua got raised from their Segin families. Yeah. Yeah, even her like alien's kind of pretty, I feel like, compared to other alien monsters. We can see their families dropping both of them off for the Anact kindergarten. Mizi's family is hugging close to the glass, while Sua's family immediately starts leaving with no hesitation. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't really seem like they cared about her that much, unfortunately. It is so conflicting with Mizi's alien, like yeah, it's so weird. I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about her. Musi was the one of the lucky ones, having Shine as her parent alien and her aquatic adopted family, always being there to cheer her on and be a part of Mizi's life and her successes. I wonder how Mizi feels about her like parent alien now that Sua's died and everything and she's crashed out because she obviously loves her here, but like I don't know how like it'd be hard to like I don't know. Yeah. Hard to I don't know, hard to look at her the same way after all of this. Sue, on the other hand, it's like it's literally the fact she put her in this competition, you know? Sue, on the other hand, is purely meant to be a doll, just something to dress up and make look presentable. Oh, okay, I didn't notice yeah, she had a very like doll like outfit there. I guess that's kind of what that was symbolizing too. To audiences, this is shown in Sua's frilly clothing and her stoic expression as she does what she's told in her training to be a prodigy. Yeah, she did kind of have that glossed over, like doll like apathetic look to her too. It's clear she suffers from severe neglect and a strict rule to be what her parent alien sees fit. Kind of looks like a bug. Sua's parent alien goes by the name of Nije, who was shown in the official Alien Stage magazines to be an insect Segine, known for buying multiple children to mold them into perfect little pets, all for show. Sua has a lot of siblings, as well as an unnamed Unnie older sister, who mostly raised her instead. However, she was less than kind due to her parents passing down to her family members. Okay, wait. Let me So she has like a bunch of pets, it seems like. My multiple children, a mold and perfect little pets. So I guess that makes another reason why she was kind of neglected by her owner too. If they just like buy a bunch of them and train them. Named Unnie, who mostly raised her instead. However, she was less than kind due to Okay, so she was kind of mostly raised by like a sister. On Twitter, the creators posted a comic of Sua's past interaction with her Unnie and her cold parenting. This comic was translated into English by Princess Lithia on Twitter. Their socials can be listed down below. Main account. Okay, cool, sweet. Let me click on it. Oh, this is to their Twitter. Let me I wonder is oh, okay, here it is. This is the comic, I guess. Okay, got it. Let me how do I so I want to make it full screen. Heavenly Garden. Comic by Team Form +9. You put so much effort into this, Brie. This is so nice. Thank you, Zol. These pet humans seem more like how some people treat exotic animals instead of domesticated ones. Oof, yeah. It's really rough out here, dude. It's really rough out here for the pet humans. They get treated like crap, man. It's crazy. Oh yeah, is this right to left or left to right? I was like, I think oh, presentation mode. Let me see. Which one is presentation mode? Let me kind of try to get back to oh my god. 100 view. Slideshow. Where's presentation mode? I don't know if I see that one. I guess we can just go back to slideshow, maybe. Left to right? Okay. You have to keep your hair net to be so clumsy. Oh my, be careful. This won't do. Sua needs to be scolded. Tickle attack. You were all I had back then, and that's why you scared me. Yes, so Mother said it'll be time to go after sleeping. Only 10 more times. Mother seems happy, and I am too. And that pink-haired kid might... Didn't I tell you it was immature to wriggle your toes like that? I think it is reading right. Oh, I won't then. Phew, so cute. But this Unnie is worried about you. In a hellish place like that, our clumsy and foolish Sua will go plunk and drop dead. They say that bodies fall from the sky there. When a weak child like Sua goes plump and drops dead, they'll burn their body in a hot fire. The skies are open and the ashes are sprinkled down onto the living children like snowflakes. Is she telling her this story right now? You already weren't very smart to begin with, but to go as far as to dropping dead with a plunk, you're too pitiful, Sua. Jesus Christ. So much for adoring Big Sister. Jeez, dude. She already had it bad with the alien, but her sister's really not that much better. As a young child, my Unnie's words scared me. I couldn't stop myself from imagining how I could drop dead much more than before. But there was something I wanted to tell you if I ever saw you again. You were wrong. My Unnie was the pitiful one. Yes, girl, yes. She was. Far from hell. Ah, yes, Mizi. Found you. The doll made from snowflakes. Where else could one find such a paradise? Therefore, you were the one wrong in the end. It's kind of like her last, what she was thinking about last before she died. Aww. Sad. Sue was such a tragic character. They're all such tragic characters. Honestly, everything in this series is just completely tragic. Oh my god. I was like, is anything happy in this series? I feel like nothing does happen happy ever. Oh my god. This comic confirms the suspicions that Sue was aware of the fact that the contestants who went onto Alien Stage get killed due to her Unnie saying she would fall to the same fate. Yeah, I was like, jeez. Despite this and all the cruelty, Sua always went on with her life by keeping Mizi on her mind, even with her final moments. Yeah. After getting dropped off, we see Mizi and Sua meeting for the first time. On Mizi's side, we see her cradled with a blanket, crying as she feels the loneliness overcome her, with Shine and her other family members leaving her. Sua is seen completely in the same position that Nije left her in, with Sua likely being used to having to follow orders no matter the exhaustion. Yeah. In their first encounter of seeing each other at the drop off, Mizi only merely looks at Sua, seeing her tired and emotionless eyes from afar. As stated earlier in My Clematis, they only first started to talk after Mizi caught Sua singing all alone. However, the curiosity and infatuation was always there since the beginning. Okay, that's true. So this was kind of like their first time seeing each other, but they started talking after the singing incident. Yeah. It's on the Patreon that Shine, despite not being able to fully understand Mizi's language, never wanted her to feel alone and knew this would be difficult for her, so she sent out some aquatic pets. Oh, those are pets, mostly jellyfish, to aid in comforting Mizi during the drop-off center. Dang, it does seem like her alien parent cares about her. So strange. See, I didn't notice there was such a big difference between like the empty shell and like all the stuff that she put in there. Oh, it is a jellyfish. I kind of thought that part was just like symbolic of like Mizi kind of piercing through like Sua's, walls. I guess it could be both, kind of like a literal thing, but also symbolic. And then all this stuff. Okay, interesting. Oops. Down here, in comparison, how we see Sua as an adult. As a child, her eyes are left blank and empty with no shine in them. Oop, I did not mean to scroll that way. In a lot of Venus's past works, eyes have great meaning, usually as they can tell a lot about the emotional or mental state of a character. Here with Sua, that seems to be no exception, as this showcases just how depressed Sua feels and how, at this young age, she's sadly used to the abuse she's experiencing. We've seen this in past photos too. Yeah, the two finally lock eyes in that moment. Love at first sight. Despite there being glass between the two on Sua's side, to her for a split second, it felt as if there was no glass between the two in the first place. Sua's movements have finally changed and her head is perked up, looking face to face with Mizi, almost entranced. We shift to finally see the glass again, seeing that despite the girls being divided, they were never meant to be apart. The tentacles but they're apart now. They're apart now that she's dead. The tentacles from all the jellyfish critters start breaching through the glass onto Sua's side, foreshadowing just how much Mizi would affect Sua and give her needed affection. Yeah. However, this flashback is then stopped by the Annette Kindergarten's doors finally opening with the girls arriving there. Okay, that's the doors. I was wondering. I was like, I'd been seeing this logo a lot. I figured it was like Annette Kindergarten or like, I don't know, alien stage or some kind of logo, but I wasn't totally sure. The scene becomes more empty and cold after this point, showing just how getting into the program of the Annette Kindergarten had already decided their fates. Sua tries to reciprocate Mizi's hand hesitantly as the two get further apart. There's no second of joy anymore. I was like, dude, I was like, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm like, dude. With the way like Sua's like alien parent treats her and then like her auntie treats her, this was probably like the first kind gesture like anybody's ever done to her ever. It's like no wonder she fell in love with Mizi, dude. Like that just breaks my heart. I guess it's like probably another reason why she's so like kind of like robotic seeming or like just like not apathetic, but she almost like hesitant with like even showing her like desire to like be with Mizi with kind of like when she puts her hand kind of like on the glass to like bang to like get to her. Like she probably never even like had the chance to like express positive emotions like that. She's never even like desired to be with somebody before. Like, that's crazy. Sua tries to reciprocate Mizi's hand hesitantly as the two get further apart. There's no second of joy anymore. I think it was like the fact that, yeah, she's kind of like trying to reciprocate Mizi's hand by like mimicking her that made me like just sort of realize I'm like, this is the first time she's ever had like affection of any kind shown to her. Like, that's so tragic. There's no second of joy anymore. This is only a flashback, a memory. We also see Mizi's reflection due to the glass, but on Sua's end, we just focus on the vast darkness of space that they've been carried across. In this flashback, young Mizi starts sobbing, waving a final goodbye to Sua, a goodbye she never got to have from her love, trying to call it her name, begging her not to leave. We can also see the critters are all lower to the ground, and the jellyfish tentacles are all crinkled and shaky. Yeah. Uh, just knowing, yeah, the goodbye later that's to come too, just breaks my heart. In the flashback, Sua starts fading further and further into space, just like the snowflakes her auntie described as the falling bodies from the contestants in space. However, Sua tries to give a wave back to Mizi. We can hear the end melody of My Clematis play and get interrupted as Mizi begs for her to stay. Oh, my clematis, please stay by my side. Ah, that broke my heart seeing her like this too. Oh, the Earth poster in the background too. Nice. Just noticed that. In Mizi Sua, we finally get confirmation where Mizi is. After being taken by Hyuna and the robed figures, we're shown that Mizi was taken into a bunker. From analyzing the brightened photo, the bed is clearly makeshift, and this is within a confinement that has some hazardous stuff. There's a barbed fence right behind Mizi. The bed is flat, similar to a prison bed, and the only source of heat is the AC unit behind her. Excuse me. We can even see cell bars in the forefront of the screen, too. This was likely an abandoned prison that's being used to house humans. There's also a poster showing Earth next to the window, showing that amongst humankind, there's still hope for going back to Earth and idealizing the planet. The Earth that was surrounded by like the trash ring. I don't know, that place might be kind of cooked. We're also shown that Mizi is still in her dress from round 5, too traumatized to have gotten out of it. Yeah, I noticed that too. Ashley reflects on her past memories of Sua. Yeah, really sad, dude. My poor girl, my poor girl. I guess, should we? I guess we can probably still keep going. I was like, I don't know. I was like, gosh, I might be able to catch up with the way I've been going. It took like 2 hours to get here. We could stop now or maybe do one more. I'm not really sure. I think I saw somebody mention they thought top 3 would be a good place to stop. Did 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh yeah, 4. Yeah, I mean 4 took a really long time. You know, that one was really, that was a really, really dug into the time of the stream. so so yeah, I don't know if we should continue going. Okay. One person said I should stop now. This has been really fun though so far. It's been fun getting into this. I'm glad that we're able to kind of check all this stuff out. We can stop. We can probably stop at top 3 or all in. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure. I just want to make sure there's a lot of, I guess, more videos to watch for the next round. I think that's probably the main thing I was kind of worried about because I was like, I guess there is. I'm assuming these 4 are, if these 4 are all music videos, I feel like this might be kind of like extra bonus stuff. I'm assuming, but I'm not totally sure. But I can see either, yeah, maybe stopping here or the next one. Okay, it seems like most people are saying top 3 is a good place to stop. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I guess we can stop here. Thanks guys so much for coming to the stream. It's been a ton of fun. It's been really fun getting to the series. I'm glad I was able to kind of get back to it. I'm sorry, like I said again, that it took me so long to kind of like get back to it. I couldn't decide for a little bit if I wanted to do the stream or just try to do videos. And like I said, I did a lot of testing to see like how the copyright stuff would go, and it just kept failing. So I was like, well, we'll just stream it and I'll just eat the claims. So we'll go with that. But yeah, it was super fun to check this out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll continue next time. I think it should be next Thursday as we'll be able to do, I guess, the rest of this probably. I think we could probably finish it up. And then I am going to go out of town on Friday to Sunday of that weekend, but I'll still be able to do 100 line this Sunday, 100 line Tuesday, and then this on Thursday, and then I'll just miss, I think, just one stream on Sunday. But yeah, should be all good there. But yeah, I'll try to keep you guys posted on any other updates and things like that. And I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys aren't too depressed from all the doomed, all the doomed Yuri and all the doomed Yaoi. I was like, it's so good. It's just so sad. It's so sad. Nobody's gonna get a happy ending, you know? I was like, even Luca, who seems kind of like he's enjoying himself, like has such a tragic backstory too. It's just like, oh, it's all so depressing. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.